Hello, everybody. What's happening? Welcome back to your favorite Twitch and/or YouTube channel. You know it. We love it. Slices and Dices with our ongoing campaign of Ravenloft Domains of Dread. And we have, of course, arrayed around us, meaning the Royal We, of course, the awesome players that are going to be playing tonight. Except they're in the wrong places because I'm a dipshit.
Oh,
yeah. Oh no! Wait, no, I fixed it. I fixed it, and it flipped back.
No, it's still me.
Like, nope, you are still you. It like flipped back. Yeah. It flipped on, like in my view, and then it flipped back because of the way that my Streamlabs it shows different things in different windows. For those of you who are burgeoning streamers and have used the same streaming platform for nigh 5 years, sometimes you start to hallucinate. Just because you've seen the same stuff over and over and over again, and you see things, and suddenly things change places with all of your assets, and they're like, "What's happening?" And you realize that it's not you; it's just the updates. They do updates, and sometimes it causes wiggy jiggy bugs to occur. Little gremlins appear out of nowhere.
Not the gremlins.
Not the gremlins. But yeah, the situation is completely fine. We're all fine here now. How are you?
Situation normal.
Situation normal. All right, so
that's from Star Wars, Maeve.
Oh, I've watched the first one now.
Oh wow! Hey, 1 down, 8 to go.
I'm watching them in numeric order.
Okay, I was like, wait, which first one?
Oh. You went.
I'm like, Anakin is so cute.
Wait. You went episode 1?
Yeah.
First. Damn, girl. I could have.
There's no judging. There's no judging, and there's no gatekeeping here.
I'm
not gatekeeping, but I might be judging just a little bit.
I mean, I liked it. It's good, right?
Gatekeeping is kind of like you're doing it wrong, right? Is that the whole concept of like gatekeeping, right? You're saying like you're doing it wrong.
It's the whole people getting upset
or you're not
that you're not doing it right, or you're not good enough. It's the whole people getting mad that women are watching football because Taylor Swift is being featured for 2 seconds in a game.
Oh, and they think that's why women watch football? I watch football to watch beefy men beat the shit out of each other and then run fast. That's why I watch football.
For the butts.
Hell yes, and the thighs. I'm sorry. Totally tangential, but did you see that the offensive line for the Philadelphia Eagles posed nude for Esquire?
I did not.
Hey, Red, how you doing down there? Red, you doing okay? You doing all right?
So much delightful man thigh. It made
I mean, Red's Australian, so he doesn't have to worry about
feeling like
he's like, I don't care about American football. What the fuck?
He comes from the country of sexy firefighters with kittens calendars. So.
Is that true?
The kittens calendar?
Oh yeah.
Australians have that kind of a calendar?
Red, can you send that to us?
I don't know about
it. Lies.
Red's
He's like the publisher.
Oh,
no. He's like the guy in the background.
I brought that up in one of my college classes for part of my apprenticeship, and none of the other women had heard about it. So when I did my final presentation, I set it up like I set up my PowerPoint like a game show, and I went and got a bunch of these sexy shirtless Australian firefighters with kittens photos and made them my spokesmodels in my presentation.
It's fucking great.
It was great.
Feeling a little
it was called Women, Economy, and the Trades. So like
I don't know.
Firefighting is a trade, and women want to see shirtless firefighters with kittens. So I feel like
boosts the economy.
When people buy it. So I really feel like I hit all three.
Would that boost the Australian economy though? For buying them from
it's
Australia?
Not only Australians, but
it's fair.
Just watching Matt's face.
It's cool. I'm just trying to think of like the appropriate segue, and I'm finding nothing. Like at
Sarah,
this point,
stop hijacking my stream. I know you're tired. Shut up.
Left turn,
wasn't
a good one.
That wasn't the best segue.
Left turn, Clyde.
Well, last time I remembered, Matt, there were wolves on a boat. So.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
Is that like snakes on a plane?
Where
it is, yeah.
Wolves on a boat,
in
snakes
my
on a plane.
human form. Thank you.
You are
just
currently.
Flies don't start in the actual boat.
Yeah.
It's made a lot of wood.
Am I barking up the wrong tree?
Let's stop. Let's stop right now. I'm going to turn this around.
I'm going to turn this roleplay all the way around and go.
Turning the wheel, stopping. I'm pumping the brakes. Let's take a deep breath and set ourselves on the right course, away from Australia and all those hunky cat firemen. Wait, cat firemen? What? Sorry.
Backseat?
That's a backseat fireman in Australia?
This is like
interesting.
memesville happening right now. Okay, so if you folks don't have any further bullshit to throw in my direction, I'm going to go ahead and...
I always have bullshit.
I know, but I'm not going to ask that. Okay, here we go. Hey, folks. Welcome back to Ravenloft Domains of Dread. There we go. That's more fucking like it. Hell yes. Okay. Previously on Ravenloft Domains of Dread, the four of you have spent the last 2 days in Darkon, licking your physical and psychological wounds. And as usual...
Arrested.
Yep. Fucking around and finding out. As you're wont to do. You kind of sort of reached the pinnacle of said fucking around and finding out as you all went into the Nightmare Lands, and then Louisa died. But she was brought back.
She got better.
She got better. She died. And yeah, she was not turned into a newt, but definitely turned into a loup-garou. A sort of an alpha werewolf. But unfortunately, as part of that, losing her sense of self in the process, and bit and passed on the curse of lycanthropy to Atlantic Ray and Amnestria. As she found, unfortunately, out to her sorrow, this condition of hers was in fact permanent until her death. That powerful creatures like these were either gifted by their ancestral heritage to be so, or cursed by the very dark powers themselves, which I think, unfortunately, Louisa falls into that category. The type of lycanthropy passed on to Atlantic and Amnestria, however, was of a lesser nature, and was found that it could be removed by the use of a spell called Remove Curse, spoken by a priest, but only available to do so once a month. In their time in Darkon, Myrmidon was detained and then released by the Vampire Sacred Police, and then Mikmick almost turned into a taxidermy by the serial killer, the Weeping Woman.
Well, more of a taxidermy, but yes.
Yep, definitely. Ginnifer used this time to do a supposedly kind deed of helping Bertie forget her mother's condition. But all is not as it seems with Ginnifer, as we all know, and then it was indeed that this deed was to be used for leverage with Louisa at a later time and date. Hafiz, Nan Loran, and Atlantic met and let you all know that something dire is on the horizon, that the apparatus was indeed being rebuilt by an unknown person or persons using raw ore obtained from an island in the Sea of Sorrows, an island called Delagia, and that all the ships used to courier the ore to different ports throughout the domain were destroyed upon discharging their goods. Atlantic chartered a ship to charter you to this island in the Sea of Sorrows to investigate the source of this ore and learn more about who is potentially behind this plot. For embarking on your journey, however, one attempt was made by the ship's chaplain to rid Amnestria and Atlantic of their curses, but unfortunately were unsuccessful on both counts. Now, as the ship slides out into the misty Sea of Sorrows for a 3-day voyage to this supposed island, our heroes seem to be blissfully unaware that there is another vessel hidden from them, close on their heels. And that's where we begin tonight.
And Moina did
tell us
look at the map and warn the captain that as they approached certain areas, he and his crew should all plug their ears with cotton and wax.
Right on. To which they were kind of confused and dismayed, perhaps, by that concept, but yeah, it is what it is. So, as this ship slides through the mists, you all feel the sort of same strange sensation that time and space are immaterial at this point. The crew is moving about the ship, trimming the mast, doing the things that normal sailors do on ships, of which I have no idea. calling out to each other, seemingly showing no fear as to their journeys within this horrendous gray fog, to which you all have seen horrible things present. But after a period of about 10 minutes, the mist's clear. And you are all witness to a vast gray seascape, upon which you see on the horizon not land or the shining of sun, but just mist as far as the horizon is skirting over the ocean, in some cases sort of almost lovingly caressing it. And there is not a sun to be seen in the sky, although you know that it is daytime. This daylight is filtered down into this this scene as if it were afraid to show its head, so to speak.
Can I say that as a set-off, Mikmick is going to grab a small selection of people to cast water breathing on.
Sure.
He's going to be ritually casting it, and anybody that wants it will get it, but he's specifically going to get one for Louisa and one for Amnestria, and for himself, but he knows Moynut doesn't need water breathing.
No, all good here.
So
I have a question
that's
about
3,
that.
so another 7 of the crew can get into this.
I guess the question I have is, and I'm going to just double check on this, there's water breathing.
Yes.
A ritual spell.
It is.
Okay.
I have a question
It
about
doesn't
that.
say how long the ritual takes to make, though.
Ritual
Rituals
casting is
generally
always
take
10
10
minutes. Yeah.
Yeah.
10 minutes? Okay.
If you were to do a ritual cast again, would it cancel out the ritual cast that has already taken place?
I'm not sure I understand.
No, it
So,
does not. You don't
like-
concentrate on a ritual
Yeah,
spell.
exactly.
It's just
Okay.
you just can't cast 2 at the same time.
Right, exactly.
So if we discover that it doesn't, here, maybe I should phrase it this way. Is there a roll I can make to see if the water breathing that is cast will affect both Ginny and Amnestria since they share a body, or will Mikmick have to do it twice?
That's a really
for
good
each
question.
of them?
That's a very, very good question. You would not know that, but I would say that you could have some understanding through Arcana, perhaps?
Okay. All right. So I will do an Arcana. Oh.
Is there a millionaire and his wife aboard? No, there is not a millionaire and his wife aboard. Ironhead.
16 Arcana.
With the 16, you're not sure, honestly, Louisa. It's a difficult thing to say. You've seen Amnestria turn into Ginnifer. You've seen Ginnifer turn into Amnestria, back and forth in various circumstances. And although certain things have affected one or the other, in certain circumstances, although there may not necessarily be spells, they may affect both of them.
Okay.
For
So
instance, the Tarokapal
Exactly.
portent.
Exactly.
So Louisa then, as this is happening, she'll just, as Mikmick's setting up for the ritual, she'll just say, I don't really know if this will affect both of our acquaintances, companions. And she just kind of motions to Amnestria. So you might have to do it again if Ginnifer were to surface.
Here's the thing, though. I would much prefer Amnestria to stay than Ginnifer. Ginnifer can handle herself, as she's so many times said.
I understand. Is Amnestria within earshot right now?
I'd say Amnestria is probably across the deck. Probably enjoying the nice breeze from the sea, and she grew up by the sea after all, and it's nice. And she doesn't have the same fondness for the sea as Moynat does, but I'd say she's probably out of earshot. She'll be on the other side of the boat. If you guys are like on port, she's probably on starboard.
Yeah, so Louisa will then just kind of like bend down close to Mikmick and just say, Ginnifer knows everything Amnestria knows. She sees everything. So just be aware of that with your interactions.
Good. Good, she knows what really happens outside.
She does, but Amnestria doesn't. Amnestria only sees what she sees.
Interesting.
So Captain Rugar comes up to, I guess, who he would deem to be, I guess, the leader of the four of you. Not quite sure who he's pointing the fingers at. I need to speak to one of you. Sorry, since we're getting out. It's a 3-day journey to this Delagia island. Quite a lot of stops along the way. Not necessarily that we're able to stop directly, but it's probably preferable that we stop within just viewpoint of some of these islands. I don't suppose any of you have actually been to any of them, eh?
Not knowing where we are, I'm not entirely sure. But probably not.
Well, if you truly want to know, this area of the sea is called people call it the Nocturnal Sea. It's sort of positioned closer, perhaps, to the Sea of Sorrows. Or perhaps people consider it a part of the Sea of Sorrows. To be honest, there are islands that are distributed throughout the Sea of Sorrows and the Nocturnal Sea. Some larger, some smaller. Try not to disturb them unless there's an absolute need to, unless there's money involved. Got islands, probably half a day's journey in that particular direction. Points off to the northeast. Maybe half a day's journey if you want to go that way. A day and a half over that way. And, of course, the mainland behind us.
If we have no reason to stop, then I see no reason to do so. The sooner we'd reach the Delagia Island, the sooner we can hopefully find what we've come for.
Well said, absolutely. So, assume that you want some quarters for yourself. Got some quarters for you down below in the, we would call it the crew deck, or the cargo deck, where most of my men sleep. It's also where the brig is, and have some areas for cargo storage and the like, rations, food storage, water, etc.
How strong is your brig? Is it wooden or is it metal?
Well, some of me men get kind of rowdy, so we make it out of pretty strong steel.
That should be enough.
For what, dear?
Oh, I was under the impression that Alanic told you. I'm your worst nightmare.
I don't know what you mean.
She just gives the most wolfish smile that she can.
He winces at you.
Chuckles to herself. She's enjoying this.
Are you implying that you need to be put in the brig?
Only if there's a full moon.
Well, I don't see one in the sky at this moment in time. Is it?
It's daytime.
Ah, yes. Yes, you're not going to see the sun or the moon, at least not in these areas of the sea. There's sort of a bleakness to it.
Good.
Sorry, did you say good?
I did.
You afraid of the moon?
I don't think fear is the right word.
You don't like the way you look in the moonlight?
Louisa just looks at Moynat like...
Moynat just raises an eyebrow at her. My friend here has a troubling relationship with the full moon. Let's just leave it at that.
Oh, yeah. I had an ex-wife who got quite soused. Usually that time of the month. Didn't really didn't deal too well with it.
Yes, well, if the moon is going to be full this evening, then we should lock her up tight. Otherwise, everything should be fine.
Listen, I'm not one to say that a woman is hysterical at this time of the...
Louisa walks away.
Why is she walking? Did I say something wrong?
Captain, quit while you're ahead. Or even, at least. And then Moynat also turns and walks up to the prow of the ship where the waves can sort of splash up over her when the boat dips down into one.
Rugar looks at Mikmick and goes, women, am I right?
You don't know the half of it.
I don't want to, actually.
She becomes a beast under the moonlight.
Oh, I'm sure. Oh.
Not figuratively speaking.
Aye, listen. I like me some blondes, but gee, that one, she's a looker. Tall one, I don't know. She's kind of scary looking. Looks like she'd eat me for lunch.
In more ways
I'm not there.
I like to think that Moynat overhears that and just smiles.
Yep, love it.
Just grinning into the waves. Her teeth may be a little bit sharper than they should be.
Mm-hmm. So, listen, I've got room and board for the four of you. He's still talking to Mikmick. You want to pass it along to them. More than happy to have you join us for dinner if you'd like.
I was actually thinking about going up to the crow's nest.
Oh, well.
And keeping an eye out.
Are you a seaman?
No, but I have been on boats once or twice.
Really? As a passenger or cargo? I know, that was a joke. That's a rib. It's a short thing. It's fine. I'm not trying to... Okay, that fell on deaf ears. I apologize.
No, you're actually kind of right. There was that time that I was cargo, and another time I was passenger. So I get to see both sides.
I was...
Now I'm a passenger again, so...
He has worldly experiences, I guess. God.
Things you learn about your passengers. Feel free to wander about the ship. Of course, if you need any help with anything, ask me, ask any enemy men. Ask anyone for anything within the bounds, of course, of reality and satisfaction, and we'll try to do what we can.
Fortunately, I need very little. So.
Okay. Best kind of passenger.
The first day aboard the Covenant, as it is known, which is the name of Daniel Rugar's ship, as it glides through the dark gray sea, goes without incident. You no longer see any birds that are associated with the mainland, just the constant and ever-present sound of the ocean as this ship cuts through it.
Does anything spark on Louisa's passive perception of 19?
In terms of what? Like?
Just anything out in the mist.
With a 19, surprisingly, no, Louisa. It's quiet. Too quiet, as they would say.
Fair enough.
Why not? Amnestria, Mikmick?
as I said, Mikmick's heading up to the crow's nest and keeping an eye open for anyone else.
Okay. Mikmick, you climb up the rather large main mast to the crow's nest. You find that there is, of course, a crew member, a dark and swarthy gentleman who sort of looks at you as you climb up into his area. He's got a bottle of a dark liquid. As he's swigging it, he goes, "Oi!" And he hands it to you.
And Mikmick will take a swig. Thought you could use some company or a second set of eyes.
I'm just gonna say, before you can say that, it is so awful what you just swigged. Like, this stuff, as it enters your mouth, it's like engine oil. Like, what?
Constitution.
Oh, so it's just gonna oil his
No, I'm gonna say auto failure. Like, I don't know who the hell could drink this. Unless you've had nothing
Louisa.
else to drink, except for Louisa. Yeah, sorry.
Louisa probably would enjoy it.
Just pick the wrong person to go up to the crow's nest, honestly.
She would drink that man under the table.
It's very likely, actually.
She might before this night is over. We'll see what happens.
We shall see. But yeah, like, just... And this just foul, brownish liquid just expels from your lips, and he sort of chuckles. He's like...
That's strong stuff.
Oh, you have no idea. That's the mild salsa. That's the easy stuff.
I hate to see what the strong stuff is, but there's a lady downstairs that I think would really be interested in that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I'll be sure when my shift is over to give her a little bit of a look-see.
I don't doubt you will.
What's your name, lad?
Name's Mikmick. And yours?
How old are you? 10? 11?
Yeah, time's that by about 3.
Say again?
30. Time's that by about 30.
I don't know what that is. Is that like 22?
No, keep going.
24. I don't know me 3 times tables. You got to help me out.
Add 2 zeros to that.
That's 242? I don't even understand how that could possibly be.
Exactly. I'm a lot older than I seem.
You're joshing me.
Correct.
You're joshing me, little man. I like ye.
Believe what you will.
Believe that you got a lot of hardware stuck on your face. I don't know what that's about, but...
You know, seafaring is not the most safe thing. I mean, I lost the eye in a trip in... And, well, the same thing with my hand, so...
Oh.
Fortunately, I was able to get some items to address that, but... Well... Hopefully I won't get another one at the end of this trip, eh?
Listen, I have nothing to do with that. I'm just here to just make sure we don't run into any things or boats on the way to where we're heading.
Yeah, I thought I'd come up here and give you a hand. I mean, 2 eyes are better than 1.
Oh, so you're...
I say 1.5 eyes.
Well, better than what I've got. You know the seas?
I have got my sea legs.
I'm going to say this straight up. Any person worth their salt that actually knows the seas doesn't say, I've got my sea legs. Like that in and of itself, that kind of phrase immediately tells me that you have no idea what the hell you're doing.
Well, that's why I'm not controlling the ship.
Okay, well, as you can see that you're of amazing conversation. Your name?
I just told you.
I didn't hear it.
Mikmick.
Mikmick, all right. Nice to meet you, Mikmick.
I like this man.
Close enough.
Nice to meet you, Mikmick. My name's Ralph. And he holds out a hand and it's got 3 fingers on it.
Yeah,
nice.
That tracks.
Well, which 3 fingers?
First, second, third. First, second, third.
Okay. Fair enough.
And Mikmick takes Ralph's hand with his artificial hand.
Permanent finger guns.
That's why I did it.
just halfway through typing it in chat.
You guys are in sync. You guys are in sync.
This is why we're friends.
Mm-hmm. So, three-fingered Ralph looks over at Mikmick and says, "So, you have any stories to tell me? Because if we're going to spend time together, it's all about stories and drinking."
Oh, I've got plenty of stories. Which one should I start with?
Anyone you want. I'm all ears. And he takes a giant swig.
And Mikmick will revel him of the last time he was on a ship that he can remember.
Do you want to reminisce in front of our audience? Because God knows, I don't think that they remember.
Well, do it out of character, because
sure.
Yeah. Basically, the last time he was on the ship was when he entered Lamordia for the first time.
Right.
And that was when the large sea creature attacked the ship and then got rescued by this woman in white.
Right. Right.
Not to be confused with the lady in red.
Or the weeping woman. So many women, so many colors. It's a little time.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Or the lady in white from the terrifying 80s movie.
Yeah.
Or Christiana.
I'm not sure how much flavor Mikmick will put into it, because he's low charisma, so he'll probably be trying to make it sound more story-like, but completely failing.
Yeah, I don't think we even need to make a roll at this point. He's just like he's like halfway down the bottle, and he's like, "That story sucked." Listen, I've got a perhaps you're better at singing or limericks.
Can't say I've ever tried either of those.
Okay, well, I'm going to regale you with my best dirty limericks. Are you ready? There once was a man from Devizes whose balls were of differing sizes. One was so small you couldn't see it at all, the other so big it won prizes.
God. Oh, man.
And Mikmick starts with a small little chuckle and then just bursts into laughter.
I got you, lad. I got you on that one.
That was a good one. I needed that.
Want another? This is one of these like RPG things where it's like you have like the guy tells a thing and then like it's like the person's response is like A, want another? B, I've had enough. C, where did you get these things? And it just keeps going over. It's literally Baldur's Gate 3 where the developers just had the voice actors do all this shit over and over.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, this is this kind of an NPC
He's pitching alt.
Yeah.
And then Mikmick doesn't even realize that he's just saying the same things over again.
Oh yeah.
It's just going.
He's like, I've got a million of them. Three finger Ralph. I've got plenty of them. Want another?
Yeah.
This is the entire session, isn't it?
It's all, yeah.
It's just limericks.
It's just limericks all the way down.
There once was a man from Nantucket.
I'm going to avoid the rather awful and racist ones. Here we go. This is a good one. I did write these all down, by the way. There once was a man from Sprocket who went for a ride in a rocket. The rocket went bang and his balls went clang and he found his dick in his pocket.
I like that one.
I think limericks sound so much funnier with an Irish accent than they ever do with an American one.
I think Mikmick's the one person you could have talked to that would understand what a rocket is.
Mm-hmm. So there's like this just enormous peals of laughter coming out of the crow's nest. Which, yeah, everyone on the main deck of the ship is, swabbing the deck, oiling the cannons, checking things out, making sure that they're rigging the mast correctly. And everyone's sort of like looking up at the crow's nest is just the sounds of these two guys just cracking up as the ship moves forward.
Mm-hmm. Louisa just looks up and goes, sound carries over.
It's surprised to hear Mikmick laugh.
Right? It definitely means he's going to die. That's a death watch if ever I heard it. Louisa, what are we thinking you're doing on the ship?
So she walked away from the captain to just not be there anymore. And I think she would have probably gone towards like the bow of the ship, to just be somewhere that not a huge amount of people are there, to just look out, feel the wind in her hair, and try not to think about everything that just happened and everyone she just left behind. And so she has, this is a good time to announce to stream that I named the alchemy jug, Go Jug Yourself. And so she's just got the alchemy jug. And is getting a little sloshed.
That's fair.
Not gonna lie.
That's fair.
Not gonna lie. With everything that's
what's the liquid that you're using the alchemy jug for?
I think that with everything that's happened, something in her has kind of like broken a little bit. And she's gone back to Mikkelbrow. And just the idea of I'm without family again. This time it's my choice. But that doesn't make it any better. And just that idea of putting herself back in Carticus and trying to think about the people that she knew that were lying to her the entire time, and trying to source out which of them were just actors, which of them were werewolves.
Mm-hmm.
How did they learn to control themselves? Did they learn to control themselves? Did they just go out into the woods during full moons? Like it's just a mess of thoughts.
As you're wont to do, your mind strays to lots of different places. The Mikkelbrow, if you remember, is a liquid that is a very strong, potent alcohol, but it has a very strange effect of turning your teeth red.
Mm-hmm. Nice. I do remember.
Staining them as if you have beast-like just bitten into the flesh of another creature. So as you wipe away the Mikkelbrow on your mouth, you see that it stained your skin. You can only imagine what your mouth looks like to other people at this point. And how ironic that your human form is now has the visage of a beast, when all along inside of you there is one right now.
I think especially on this boat, surrounded by most people that she doesn't know. I think she takes the alchemy jug and she like dribbles it to where it like falls down the corner of her mouth and down her neck as well, to just give a very clear do not fuck with me message to anyone that would come up to her.
You know, let's do this. Let's see how they react. We wouldn't make an intimidation check.
All right. With my +1, let's
Could
see.
I think you take the jug, you spill it, like you try to get the corners of your mouth, and it just goes and down down your chemise, and staining your chemise a little bit. One of the sailors looks at you like, "Oh God, You all right?
I'm fine.
All right. And then he just sort of walks away.
I think it also should be mentioned that with the broom and Blood Drinker's backbone, she has them both strapped across her back like Death Pool now.
Baller.
So she's like head
She looks
to
like
toe.
a crazy person.
Yeah, she looks insane.
You
right
look
now.
like you look like an assassin housekeeper.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
She's like, I'll kill you and then I'll sweep up your room.
She's the cleaner. She's
the cleaner. Exactly.
All right. Cool. So we'll leave Louisa and we'll go to Amnestria. Amnestria, what are you up to this first day?
I think Amnestria has been sort of wandering around the ship.
Okay.
She's thinking a lot about how to talk to Louisa about the fact that the cure did not work. Because she knows Louisa's in a bad spot, leaving Bertie and Jack behind and giving her one more thing to worry about just makes her heart sink a bit. I think she just sort of probably went around probably the starboard side of the ship, made it up towards the stern. Maybe went below deck just to look around.
So, quick note about where the ship is like. So there are several decks to this rather large vessel. There's the main deck, the forecastle of the ship, which sort of rises up about 10 feet. There are stairs on either side, which go to the back of the vessel, where the actual wheel that steers the ship is. Underneath the forecastle deck, there is a set of doors that goes back into what you could assume to be probably the captain's quarters.
Well, I went to the captain's quarters, so wouldn't I know where that was?
Yeah, I'd say like you found out. You probably asked around. So
no, I was escorted there with the... Yeah, that's where the chaplain tried to remove the curse.
That's correct, yes. That's correct, yeah. And... yeah, I think that, you if you're heading directly for the captain's quarters, Captain Rugar is in there. He's looking at maps. He's got sextants and compasses and all kinds of nautical equipment on his desk. He looks at you as you enter. Ah, hello, Amnestria. Am I correct?
Yes, that's right.
Pleasure again. Make your acquaintance. How can I help you?
Just wandering, really.
Wandering?
Have really been on a ship like this before?
I understand. Just feel like you got nothing to do. Am I right? Nothing you can be helpful with, I see.
I don't know. Do you have something in mind?
I mean, I personally have all the crew members I need. It's just a matter of staying on course to Delagia and making sure that we don't get into any trouble. How, I see that you and your companions are, you've come armed to the teeth. Certainly more than any of me or my men have, in terms of weaponry.
It's kind of like look myself over. Yeah, you could say that.
Well, if it comes down to it, can I trust you to at least, if we find ourselves in a heap of trouble, which we're oft want to be in, unfortunately, to help defend the ship? I know you're simply guests, so to speak.
Are you trying to hire me to protect your ship if we get attacked?
Well, I didn't say hire you, but if it's a matter of monetary compensation, I could certainly I could take it out of the charter that was already given to you by your friend Elanik.
All right. fine, I guess. You
don't sound too confident. Are you afraid of something?
I'm just thinking right now. That's all.
I apologize for making you work.
We've gone through a lot recently.
Don't what?
What? I just said we've gone through a lot.
Oh, you've gone through a lot. I'm sorry, your accent's very strange. You're from Mordant.
I am, yes.
I thought so. I've heard your sort of country accent. I've heard it before.
Maybe you know my sister?
Listen, not just because I said you were from Mordant, I didn't know that like I'd known everyone on the whole flipping all of Mordenshire and shite. But I mean, is your sister famous? Has she taken my boat before?
Well, no, she's here though, and you may see her, so you might want to.
Wait, sorry, your sister's she stowed aboard the vessel.
In a sense, I guess.
Squints.
It's hard to explain.
Shite. Well, if Alanic had told me a fifth member, I would have charged him more. Now you're telling me there's a fifth person aboard the ship, and this is a little outrageous, to be perfectly honest.
Let's just say that she and I are not taking up any more room than we would.
I hate these cryptic fucking answers from y'all. What makes you so special that you all have to sort of speak in riddles and stuff? Just tell me the fucking truth. Where's the sister? You say you have the sister person. What's her name? Where is she? She's stuck on the side of the ship, like holding on by her fingernails. What's going on?
Her sister is.
Her name is Ginnifer, and she and I share one body. I guess that's the easiest possible way to explain it to you. So you may see her. She's not as nice as I am. Just a word of warning.
Right. Listen,
I know it sounds crazy.
Oh, I wouldn't say. Listen, I've I've seen a lot of stuff in my time.
I'm sure you have.
Crazy, perhaps. Strange, outlandish, for certain. Could she? You said she shares your body currently.
That would be correct. Yes.
Right. So can she hear? Can she hear me if I'm speaking to you?
Would I know that actually, Matt?
I don't know.
I don't know if Amnestria
I don't think you would know.
I don't know. I mean, she can hear me sometimes.
This is
Isn't
not
that
making
right, Ginnifer?
this conversation any easier. Listen, Amnestria, I thank you for this tidbit of information. If I happen to see you walking and talking and acting in a certain fashion that is not perhaps normal, like how would I know that you're now? Oh, now you're Ginnifer. Is her name Ginnifer?
Yes. Well, her hair is white, longer than mine.
He squints. What? Oh, wait. You said that you two are sharing. Oh, this is fucking with my head. You two are sharing a body. You're talking as if you have someone inside your mind that's sharing your internals, and now she has different hair. What the holy fuck are you talking about, girl?
Let's dig that hole deeper, Amnestria. Perhaps I shouldn't have bothered you with this. I am sorry. I
mean, you're a puzzle to be found, my dear. I'll tell you that. But a pleasant one, to be sure. Can I count, after all is said and done, on you defending the ship if we need it. That's where it all sort of ends, yeah?
I mean, if it threatens my life, it threatens yours, yes?
Right.
Or vice versa. If it threatens your life, it threatens mine, right?
Could I say the same for your 3 other companions and perhaps the 4th that I haven't met yet?
I'd say so, maybe. They all have their own quirkiness to them. But I think if push comes to shove and bad things happen, I think we'll have your back.
Right. Well, I'll take your semi-diaphanous word on it. Is there anything else I can do for you, Amnestria?
You know where I can find the galley?
Oh! Well, that would be down in the living quarters. Don't really have quite a lot of food to spare, though, on a day's journey such as this. Are you looking for something to have yourself a treat?
I mean, I am hungry, yes. It's so odd.
Well, meal times are quite limited. We don't necessarily like to waste food.
Meal times. All right.
Yes, midday bell, evening bell, morning bell, etc., etc.
I feel like this information should be provided to my companions, right?
It's up to you. When you hear the bell, you come down to the crew deck, and we'll have a meal for you.
All right. Sorry, I'm just a little addled right now.
Addled by...
I have a lot to think about.
By what? By the fact that you have a body shared by someone who's changes your hair different colours and shit like that. I don't know what it is I can do for you. You feel kind of like you're all at 6s and 7s and I can't help you with anything. Could you give me a straight answer from A to B as to what I can help you with?
Nothing, actually. I'm just wondering.
Well, then get the fuck out of my cabin!
Great. Great talk.
Good talk. Okay. See you later. Shuts the door.
He didn't seem very nice.
On the other side of the door. What a fucking crazy chick. Why not?
My God.
Moynot has not left the prow of the ship since she walked up there, but she has climbed up onto the sort of the back of the figurehead, just like on the very nose of the ship. And she's sitting crisscross applesauce. Her body is rocking with the movement of the ship, almost as if she and the ship are the same, and she doesn't even feel the motion of the waves. And she's looking out over the water, and being here and being surrounded by the sea and hearing the crashing of the waves, she is starting to feel much more like her old self than she has since she first found herself on land in Ravenloft with these horns on her head. And she knows that she has changed, and I mean physically changed when she was turned into a Hexblood, and she knows that being with these companions for as long as she has now and going through what they've gone through together has changed her to a certain degree. But she's starting to feel her old self coming back in a way. And as she sits there looking out over the water, she's almost subconsciously listening for the voices of her sisters, and not hearing them begins to quietly sing a song to herself. And I am going to roll a d10. Ooh, I finally got a 10. Yay.
What song is that?
That is, oh wait, shit. I don't have a D10. I have a D8. Okay, well then I'll just call that an 8.
No wonder why you didn't get a D10. You've never gotten a D10?
I
wonder why.
I thought I was
like, oh, did it go up?
I thought I was up, for some reason I thought I was up to a D10. D8. Oh, yeah, no. We're at 10th level overall, but I'm not a 10th level bard. That's why. Okay, so we're calling that an 8. But I don't think I've had that yet either. And that is The Tale of the Phantom. The target becomes invisible till the end of its next turn, or until it hits a creature with an attack. If the target hits a creature with an attack during this invisibility, the creature it hits takes necrotic damage equal to a roll of your bardic inspiration die, and is frightened of the target until the end of the frightened creature's next turn.
Very cool.
So that, let me mark down that bardic inspiration die. And so she starts out sort of quietly humming to herself, but then, almost without realizing it, begins to sing aloud, her voice carrying out over the waves, as she weaves the tale of a monstrous creature that lives deep beneath the waves and will vanish and reappear behind its prey. And no one has ever caught it. And no one believes the stories of the men who say they've seen it. But anyone who encounters it never ever forgets.
Why not? As much as we've delved into some of the backstories of your compatriots, and I think you've talked briefly about, as you call them, your sisters, I just want to, I guess, sort of get an understanding, if you would like to discuss it, at least either above or below board, as to what Myrmidon remembers of her family.
Well, as I said, Myrmidon is at this point so old that she doesn't actually know how old she is. So while she knows she had a mother, she doesn't remember anything about her at this point.
Clearly not close.
No, it's more that when she says her sisters, she means the others of her kind, not necessarily biological sisters, in that it's sort of a strange bond that they all share. They are all connected through their essence, through the essence of what they are. They all call each other sister. But they're not necessarily related by blood. They are, in general, solitary creatures who will come together to raise their voices in harmony, but otherwise generally live lives of solitude.
And so, I guess with that in mind, is there any kind of hierarchy or ecology of these creatures at all?
No. As I said, they are generally solitary creatures, and when they are together, treat each other as equals. I guess you could call it a collective society in a way, except that they're not a society. They all generally, they respect one another and will join together, sing together, perhaps take down ships together, but for the most part, each is unto herself.
Understandable. And in terms of how these creatures are gestated, generated, birthed, created, how is that done? If that knowledge is indeed...
No, that knowledge does exist. Sometimes, perhaps. one of my sisters might feel inclined to carry a child, and if she does, she will find a man of some kind to seduce and then drown him once the job is done.
So this is of a human that we're speaking, yes?
Humanoid.
Fair.
I don't think it actually has to be a human.
Totally fair. So, once the deed is done, shall we say, above water, then that man is disposed of.
That man is gifted to the sea.
I think that once you have, at least in your society, gifted this person or persons, I think, and correct me if I'm wrong now, especially since you've come in touch with something greater than yourself, greater than perhaps your entire species, something that has chosen you specifically to be its envoy, to be its herald. Something that is greater than you could even possibly imagine yourself to be. No matter how powerful that you attempt to be within your own life. With the relationship that you have founded now between yourself and this being who you know only as the hunger of the sea, and the sort of cyclopean monstrosity that it represents, in the dark depths of this ocean where you first dreamed of it. What is it that you think, if you could communicate to it? What would you say?
I want to come home. But I cannot until I've had my revenge on whoever did this to me. I hope you understand that.
Being as close now to the ocean or the sea than you've ever been in the past weeks, months, time is a strange thing here in the domains. So you don't really know how long you've even been here. I think that it comes as no shock to you that you feel, not hear, but feel an emotion as a response coming back upon thinking or saying these words into the seas. And this emotion is one of understanding. And it lightens your heart to know that there is something out there that supports you in this endeavor. That your goal of revenge against that made you like this, it seems to be in favor of it, and will give you the gifts needed in order for you to complete that. But you also feel that there is more needed from you in order for it to fulfill its end of the bargain.
And in contemplating this, her song sort of morphs from singing, from storytelling into just pure melody. And it almost sounds as though it should be words, and that the words are asking a question, but it's like when you hear someone speaking a foreign language that's similar to your own but not the same, and the intonations and the phraseology are the same, so you feel like you should be able to understand it, but it's not the same language, so you just can't quite grasp it. You feel as though this song is asking you a question, but you don't know how to answer.
What's the question?
What do I do? And you can take that any way you like, because it has many meanings.
Sure does. I'll think about that one. But thank you. I think that said, the day turns to a sort of a gray, dark dusk. A single bell peals out, indicating that it is time for a meal. Captain Regar ushers the four of you down below decks into a musty, somewhat foul-smelling deck of the ship, where a long wooden table has been laid out. No finery, no cloth, simple wooden plates and cutlery. And a bosun ladles out what is ostensibly hunks of bread, stew, and various sweetmeats.
Does the ship drop anchor at mealtime, or is there someone up, or is there like a skeleton crew left upstairs moving the ship?
Yes, there is someone still at the wheel. They'll obtain their meals afterwards. But yes, the boat does not anchor itself.
Damn, I was hoping it had. All right. Moynat will eat only enough so that she isn't hungry anymore, but she's not happy about it.
Understandable.
Louisa will take her food and go sit over next to Moynat while Mikmick and Amnestria are still, like, gathering. And she'll just lean in close to Moynat and say, Ginnifer told me how to bring her out. She wants to speak to all of us.
Is this about killing her sister again, or something else?
She alluded that it might be more than just that, but I assume that that's part and parcel of it. Also, I just told Mikmick, but... and I need to tell Amnestria. Ginnifer sees everything. She knows. Everything that Amnestria knows.
Well, that is interesting.
Isn't it?
She told you how to bring her out. I don't suppose she told you how to put her back.
Apparently, it could be the same thing. The reflective surfaces. She gave me a mirror. She also could be lying about that. We'll see.
Indeed. It would not surprise me if the cold one came out and didn't want to go back. It seems like she generally doesn't.
No. She does not. I don't know what to make of her right now.
Well, she's a brat.
I think Louisa genuinely actually laughs for the first time in a long time.
She's a child, and she's a brat.
She's also prone to blackmail, so just prepare yourself.
I highly doubt there's anything she could blackmail me with.
I agree, but she seems to think that she holds quite a lot of power.
The young always do.
Louisa just hands Myrmidon a flask and holds up her alchemy jug so that they can cheers on that.
Myrmidon will toast and take a swig from the flask. It is absolutely disgusting in here. Do you want to go eat on the deck?
Yes, absolutely, I do.
Amidst all the carousing and drunken sailors, drinking, eating, Myrmidon and Louisa.
Myrmidon is looking at all these sailors and just absolutely wants to murder every single one of them, and knows that is
no doubt
is counter. Like, as I said, she's feeling more and more like herself, and being in this room with all of these drunken sailors. She knows if she stays much longer, she's going to kill someone, and that's going to be counterproductive to their voyage. So best to go get some sea air and clear her head.
For sure.
On the way up, Louise is kind of like, why do you think I stayed my teeth for at the end?
Mikmick, I think that you've launched into conversation with your new best friend, Three-Fingered Ralph, who has...
Ralphie 3!
Ralphie 3! Ralph, 3 times. The conversation...
Ralph cubed.
The conversation mostly is about the sexual conquests that Ralph has made over the
inside check
many years. You're not there, Myrmidon.
I know.
You have walked away.
I feel like Amnestria hears all this while getting her food. She just fucks off.
Amazing.
She's like, nope, I don't want to be anywhere near this.
Totally fair. Mikmick, Ralph is sort of asking you about a variety of stories now that you have piqued his interest about your metal hand, your metal face, all that kinds of stuff. He's asking you all kinds of things like, how does that work? How do you control it? That kind of thing. Or how can you see through that thing? What does it look like? What happens if you get rusty? Like, how do you clean it off? That kind of thing.
And I mean,
all over again.
Mikmick is very one note. He gives him the facts, which probably go right over his head.
All right, fair enough. I think that the rest of the night goes relatively without any incident. The meal is completed. Sailors go back either to their work or head out for the shift. Some of them head to bed, somewhat inebriated, and head below deck to their hammocks and beds.
At any point, do the 4 of us end up in the same space?
You can make it so or not. It doesn't matter to me.
I don't think
is most likely going to spend the night on deck. She has no desire to be down there with those men.
Yeah.
I think
or perhaps too much desire to be down there. That's
fair. What did you say?
After Ralph has probably gone to bed, Mikmick will probably just stay up on the deck and just mull around on deck, keeping the sea area in his lugs.
Okay.
Looking up to the sky. All that fun
Does
stuff.
Amnestria join us on deck?
I feel like she would. Like she's probably just sitting nearby quietly. Sort of gives you a glance every once in a while, but looks solemn.
if all four of us end up on deck, then Louisa will kind of gather us all, and she'll address Amnestria first, and she'll say, when Ginnifer was last out, she spoke to me.
Oh, what did she say?
She said a lot of things. She would like to speak to the three of us, and she told me the means by which to bring her forward. You have a choice in this, though. I did tell her I would do it. But I won't do it without you having a say. Not purposefully, anyhow. I know the two of you switch beyond anyone's control, sometimes. I would also, just so you know, I would also extend that same courtesy to her. Unless one of the two of you were in danger and the other coming forward would be helpful.
I mean, that sounds reasonable enough, I think. Is this something that you want to do tonight? Do you want to talk to her?
I don't know how much time we have before something happens.
With our luck, not much.
Yes. And so it's not that I want to bring her forward, it's not that I want to put you in the background. She asked, and I told her I would.
Okay, alright. I'm sorry if it feels like I've been avoiding you today, but I didn't know how to tell you this. It didn't work. They weren't able to stop the curse. So, I guess we have an entire month of whatever that will bring.
Is Amnestria wearing gloves right now?
I think she always wears gloves.
I'd say, yeah, she pretty much does.
Louisa reaches out and takes Amnestria's hand and squeezes it.
She squeezes back.
So tight, like to the point of pain. And she says, I'll try again.
I know. I didn't want to worry you anymore. More than you already are. I have enough.
As Strahd told me so long ago, I'm already one of the lost.
I think we all are, really. That's alright, though, right? We have each other.
We do.
So, how exactly are you bringing Ginnifer out to speak? She sort of dropped her eyes a little bit.
Apparently all you needed all along was a mirror.
I see.
That would explain why you didn't seem to like them, or why you don't seem to like them very much.
Selection is difficult, even in the best of times.
All right. Should we eat first?
Sure.
Myrmidon looks at this bowl of just disgusting stew and just sort of reaches her arm out over the edge of the ship, dumps it into the water.
Louisa just
and then
starts
sets it down on the
flasks. Louisa just starts unloading flasks like Aragorn, like taking his weapons out before heading into Edoras, and just starts handing them all around and be like, we can have liquid dinner. Huzzah!
Though Moynat is not much of a drinker, she thinks that if she's going to be dealing with Ginny tonight, this might help her not just throw her off the boat.
I love the enthusiasm.
Sure.
Out of game, I love Ginny. Moynat just finds her irritating.
Can't imagine why.
Because
I can't imagine why at all.
Like hates like. That's all I have to say.
Are you ready?
It really isn't going to be, I think. But just look at it. Did she specify?
All she said was that I needed to bring out the mirror. I assume you look at it. Yes.
All right.
Louisa reaches out one more time and gives Amnestria's hand a squeeze. And then pulls out the mirror and turns it to face Amnestria.
Amnestria, as soon as the mirror faces you, you feel this immense feeling of cold that passes through your body. And the last thing that you see before your consciousness fades are two eyes looking at you that are not your own. And these eyes look at you with hatred and malice and a tinge of sadness. What you all see when Amnestria looks at the mirror is that Amnestria's hair changes color within the matter of seconds. It grows, it lengthens, it becomes slightly wild and turns a pure silver white. Her outfit and weapons fade away, melting into what you recognize to be robes, gossamer robes that you've seen Ginnifer wear. Her belt now holding pouches and arcane items rather than your standard rapier. And upon her back, this her two hand crossbows disappear. Ginnifer's eyes open, and her hands unclench, and as do her teeth. And her eyes are that perfect hue. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think Ginnifer has, is it blue eyes or green eyes?
Her eyes are actually like a dark brown, almost like a tinge of red.
Love it. So, like almost, almost feral. Like when you look at an animal's eyes and you can't really see the whites on the sides of an animal's eyes until you look like very closely, or if an animal's eyes are very large. Otherwise, all you see is mostly iris, because their irises are larger than humans are. And then they refocus. And Amnestria's gone. And Ginnifer has awoken.
Louisa puts the mirror away.
It took you longer than I thought it would, but we did it.
Everyone deserves a choice, Ginnifer.
Agreed.
You wanted to speak with us?
Yes, I did. There are certain things that you don't quite have all the pieces to.
Such as?
Well, let me start with something that I'm sure you all probably know. You're not getting the whole truth about what Lanik and what Van Richten know.
I'm afraid you're going to have to be more specific.
Okay, I can do that. Do you remember the story that Van Richten told you about Loria?
Yes?
He didn't tell you the entire story.
Well then, what did he leave out?
What he left out is a lot. But most importantly, when Loria died, the reason why I brought her back is because she refused to leave me be.
How so? As a ghost?
As a banshee. It's kind of ironic, I think. We were hunting a banshee and she became one. One that haunted my dreams.
I would have liked to meet that version.
Trust me, you wouldn't.
Am I the only one that's seen your banshee form?
So,
is that your
I think
form
you've
of
all.
bed?
Yes, it is actually.
I've seen it.
Yeah.
Okay.
The form on the bridge is not the same as, it's, yeah. They're basically the same thing. They're just different.
Okay.
If that makes sense. Anyway, how to explain this? Van Richten helped me to revive Loria because he felt guilty. He languished in my misery. And I was plagued with nightmares for weeks. But eventually, I had a different kind of dream. A dream that told me how to bring her back, how to make the nightmare stop. What he left out is the fact that that he knew more about the apparatus than he let on. The entire reason I joined the Blood Hunter organization was because they had something very important. The Rod of Hutris. A rod that seemingly we had in our possession when we were possessed by spirits.
The Blood Hunters had it? Your group of them?
Not my group, but yes. I used them to get what I wanted. Because the apparatus can be used to do many things. Most importantly, it can be used to bring someone back from the dead. Well, that's the theory. I used the magical energy left behind from the apparatus, left in Mordant, to try to bring my sister back. But didn't work. Instead, it merged us and trapped me. And I can only presume that Van Richten hid the rod with Godfrey, as that is where we were told we would find it.
If that were the case, why wouldn't he simply ask Godfrey to give it back, if he was the one who gave it to him in the first place?
Because Godfrey is petty. Do you ever stop to wonder why Van Richten fears me?
But it was mutual dislike.
It is.
I was never under the impression that he feared you, merely that he wasn't.
No, he definitely fears me.
Well, why is it then?
Because he knows that he is the reason why my ritual failed.
Van Richten or Godfrey?
Van Richten.
Aren't you saying he sabotaged you?
I'm saying he didn't bother to tell me there was more than one rod. Maybe he didn't know at the time, but did a piss poor job of dissuading me.
Have you ever considered simply asking him if he knew?
I'd really rather not talk to that man. I'm sure you know why. He's awful.
Yes. On that we are agreed, but the easiest way to find out if his deception was intentional or simply a result of ignorance and not deception at all would be to ask and gauge his reaction. We all do things we don't want to do.
I didn't ask to come out to hear about Van Richten and how I should make nice with him.
No, of course, you came out to tell us how much smarter you are than we are, so please, do continue. What else do you know that we don't?
Oh, I definitely am smarter than you. That is not a question.
Moynat clenches her fist because she really, really, really wants to throw Ginny over the side of the boat.
the little hand mouths in your hands are just, they're doing this.
They are. They're chomping, and I'm kind of just like Moynat is just kind of subtly like doing this with her fingers to just try to make her hands relax.
Mm-hmm.
Not overtly. They're just at her sides, but that her fingers are flexing.
At this point, Louisa starts to get the idea about a future career she might have as an author, and is all like, "How to make friends and influence people. That's going to be a good title."
Mikmick will pipe up at this point and just say, "Ginnifer, question.
Yes, Mikmick.
You said that the spirit, if you will, of Loria wanted you, yet you wanted to bring her back to life.
I wanted to bring
Why?
my sister back to life, not the abomination she turned into.
Why?
Because I love her. That's why. Because she is the most important person in this world to me.
Well, how did she die?
I killed her. Accidentally.
I think
I
that's
asked
where
her.
my confusion is coming from. You killed her accidentally. Then you tried to...
We
bring
were
her
hunting a
back.
banshee, and the banshee played tricks on us. I asked her to stay in camp, and she followed me like a fool. And unfortunately, that cost her her life. That is a
Then she
mistake
came
I
back
am
to
trying fix.
By having us kill her.
I don't want you to kill her. Because Louisa made a very valid point. That there is some small chance that Amnestria may in some way be my sister.
Louisa's trying so hard not to look so proud of herself right now, and
I was
is
gonna
just
say,
failing
the proudness.
miserably.
just like
but-
she validated me. Yay!
No, it's not even validation. It's just that, like, she is capable of listening. Oh my god.
I asked her not.
Moynard sort of looks at her and says, "That may be the most rational thing I've ever heard you say."
There are new things I've learned since then. For instance, and she's just gonna flip open her spellbook and like show the sketches that Devin did of the apparatus and the rods. This was not drawn by me. There are two rods here. The rod of Hootris, which I at one point had, and the rod of Vastinon. Not only that, but you have notes from them in your possession. I saw them when I was going through your things. But I didn't take them, even though I could have.
So you don't remember what happened when we were possessed by the spirit guardians either?
No, I don't.
Oh, interesting.
So, just to explain how this typically works, I have been in the back seat of my own mind for the past 4.5 years. Now that I have some semblance of control, when Amnestria is driving the wheel, or the horse, so to speak, I am behind her, watching, listening, but I'm not driving. When I am in control, however, I stuff her in a chest in the back. Which is why she doesn't know. Well, it's not her body.
Do you think that's...
Do I think that's what?
Do you think that's beneficial in the long run?
To be perfectly honest, I have no control over it.
You just said you stuff her in a chest. You don't have any control over that?
It was a metaphor, I guess. I don't know. It's been a very long day. It doesn't matter. I was trying to use it.
For someone you love, you don't hold your sister in very high regard, do you? Then again, you don't seem to hold anyone in any regard other than yourself.
Be surprised. I have a lot of respect for both of you, actually.
Louisa just looks at Myrmidon and then Mikmick, trying to figure out which two she meant.
I want all of you to make perception checks.
Oh, here we go.
Oh boy, time for shit to hit the fan.
Yep.
All right, Louisa, Queen of Perception, please save us.
No, that was Mikmick. Never mind.
Ooh, 20. I got a 25.
Yeah.
Nice.
Damn.
1 sec, I need to get Jenny's sheet.
Ginnifer's sheet.
Moynard wants to listen to anything but Ginnifer.
That makes total sense. You
You
have
said
turned away
perception?
from this conversation.
Mm-hmm.
7. Oh, well, it says
Wrong.
Amnestria, but it's not.
It says Amnestria, but it's Ginnifer's sheet.
It is Jennifer's sheet.
Okay. Mikmick, I think that you have turned away from the conversation. Why not? The same. Perhaps on either side of the ship as well. Louisa, still trying to figure out what's going on in your conversation with Ginnifer.
I've all wandered off. God damn it.
She's the meme.
I had a point!
The blonde lady doing.
I know you had a point, but you
Right.
lost
I
it.
know.
and you
you
lost
took
your audience.
way too long to get there. Little miss, I've got to be so superior and mysterious.
This will teach you when you have a TED talk about yourself. Get to the fucking point.
It's a monologue.
I
The monologue. Everyone's just pressing
I've been
skip.
waiting to monologue then.
As you can see
skip.
here, I've got a monologue. I've got a slide here about myself and my superiority to you all. Next slide.
Pulled right in, pulled out.
As you can see on this
before
graph here,
before I get to the meat of the
graph says,
discussion,
upward
let me
trends.
tell you how much better than you I am.
Yeah.
Here
graph
are
says.
the first 65 reasons.
Number one.
Well, I'm
Number
sure
one
she'll...
A.
Next slide, the rod of Hutris. As you can see, bullet point
This,
1.
this thing that you
It's a
all
rod.
already know exists.
Number 2, it is one of
Number
2
three.
rods. Number 3,
Number 3, I died.
I died.
I...
So
What do you
Moynard
got for us, Matt?
and Mikmick, I think that you guys look across into the ocean, dark depths of the Black Ocean. And I think that you both kind of stare down. Because there's something down there.
Oh no.
There's a sort of pearlescent greenish light that's just sort of floating and hovering maybe 10 or 15 feet under the surface. One on one side of the boat that Moynard sees, and one on the other side of the boat that Mikmick sees.
Is this something
I imagine
familiar to me?
Jennifer's still monologuing at this point.
Yeah.
And Louisa is drinking heavily.
Yeah. She's just like, so wait a minute, the Banshee is actually Loria, or is actually you? Who did this vote?
And which body did you bring back to bring to life? Did you bring back the rotting corpse of your sister, or did you bring the Banshee after you killed
my
it too? I'm confused.
Yep.
So we see as this
Let me get the graphs!
the camera sort of pans from this conversation between Louisa and Amnestria, failing miserably to come to some form of conclusion. The staring.
As Mikmick says she's smart but not charismatic.
Fair enough. The parallels, faces of confusion, utter confusion, of Mikmick and Moynard as you both look into the dark depths of the water. What we then see, from our perspective, is the camera dips below the water. And we see now underneath the ship And below the ship, these green lights, as you'd like to think that they are attached to long, tendril-like feelers. Almost like...
Me, when I'm in my altered form?
No. I would say they're more like antennae.
Oh boy.
These antennae are probably 3 or 4 feet long as the camera traces down and down and down, encompassing a darker than dark form underneath the greenish blue waves.
Oh, it's almost like I sang this thing into existence.
And then we see this form begin to sort of move crustacean-like, as it has a long greenish-black armored tail, which it uses to propel itself towards the ship. All of you on board feel the boat just rock as something attaches itself to the ship. We still stay focused on the camera angle of this particular thing as a mottled greenish gray claw comes from the briny depths and fastens itself on the side of the ship, and then another claw, and then another claw, and then another claw. And then we see that next to this enormous, monstrous thing, another one of these creatures climbs up the side of the ship. We jump cut to the other side of the ship where Myrmidon is staring down in horror. She's never seen anything like this before.
That was going to be my first question.
Absolutely. 2 more of these creatures are climbing up the side of the boat. Their proboscis pointing in directions where they can sort of sniff their way to the top of the ship.
Summoning my sword.
And that is where we're going to take our break.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Ooh.
All right.
Could I have said...
No, you can't say anything.
No, just brace for impact.
For impact. Sure, impact me. Hit me.
No, it hasn't.
No, that's what he wanted.
Brace for impact just
Oh,
before.
brace for impact. I thought you said like something for
Yeah.
impact. Yes, brace for impact.
We're all in Star Trek now.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
All right.
Synchronized lurching. Go.
Cool.
Left, right.
Cool. All right, so we'll be back. Yes, all of us. Wait, in one direction. Ready? To this side. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Okay, you can.
Which side was that?
Jesus, you're
You have to
ruining.
go with
You're ruining this
a
red.
mirror like that is.
This way. I point. 1,
Megan,
2.
I think you're not set to mirror, so you're on the opposite of
Oh.
It would be
I'm on the
hilarious if you
opposite.
guys
Yeah.
everybody but one of us goes the right direction. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
That way.
Oh Jesus, we fucking failed.
Uh,
All right, we'll see you guys in 5 minutes. All right, we're back. Let me give you guys a combat map and some decent music to start this shit with. Here we go.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, I haven't had to fight with Myrmidon in a while. I'm like, what does she do? What do I have?
Well, we'll find out right meow. So let me give you some.
Ooh. So how many of these? Oh wait, I think it has to be a humanoid.
There
Damn, that is
are-
a
a
lot of
humanoid.
tentacles.
Shit.
So you guys are there. There are these crazy looking creatures. Here, I'll give you a little, give you a shift Z action.
Monstrosities.
I have summoned. Oh, hi there. Those are lobstrosities. Yeah.
They are
monstrosities.
Dada chick. Dida chick.
Chum.
Dada chum.
Oh, they're worse though. They've got
They're ood lobstrosities.
Ood.
Cthulhu lobstrosities.
Yeah.
I don't think I have vision,
Lobstrosities.
Matt.
Oh, you don't have vision? Oh, that's right. Because
Lobstrosities.
Oh, there I am. Never mind. I found myself.
You found yourself.
But way the fuck down here? Yeah, I got it.
That's right.
Yeah,
You're way
yeah.
the fuck down. So yeah, Myrmidon is down here. Excuse me. And oh gosh, I need to actually do that. There we go. So Myrmidon is down here, and Mikmick is up here, and the 2 of you folks are over here. And we've got some friends here, there, there,
Just a couple.
there. Now, you may be asking yourself, where are all the sailors? Well, most of them are either in bed. A couple of them, skeleton crew, right? I think you can see one over here, and I think there's one over there on the foredeck as well. All right. So let's give you some fight
Battle music.
Here we go.
I like that the lifeboat is in the middle of the ship.
Oh, initiative, right.
Initiative. Initiativo.
Initiativo.
Don't forget to click your token.
Yep, I did.
I didn't.
Well, I'm going last.
Oh no.
That's okay.
That's okay. That gives me time to formulate a plan.
Come on.
Plans are for the weak. All right. Oh shit.
What kind of giant fireball you doing there, Red?
All right.
I don't know fireball.
Mikmick, you are first in the order.
Oh, yeah, you don't.
What do you want to do?
What's the weather like?
Cloudy with a chance of oh shit.
Cloudy with a chance of lobster balls.
Cloudy? Well, Mikmick is going to look around this ship and see the creatures that are aboard it. And he's going to gather up those clouds and call lightning.
Okay.
Nice.
Nice.
What's
You
the
don't call
area that
lightning,
you want
that's
your call
fucking
lightning
great.
to go on?
Well, it's centered on myself, apparently.
All right.
So DC 17 dexterity save.
I would assume it's just for this one here, yeah?
Well, it's a 60-foot.
Yeah, it's a
radius.
60-foot cylinder.
You can hit 3 of them without hitting any of us. Actually, you can hit all of them without hitting any of us.
measure.
We're on the outside edge, maybe.
60-foot
Centered
cylinder
on
centered
myself,
on
though.
yourself, right? Okay, so let's
Yes.
go with a cylinder.
Okay.
And let's just see how far
That's what I
out
was
60
measuring.
feet goes.
Oh no.
No, but I think don't you call like a number of bolts within that cylinder? I'm trying to remember. I haven't seen the spell in a while.
Well, I would say at 45, you actually get everybody on the boat. So 60
in the
foot.
boat.
Sure.
Oh, that's right.
No, okay, so it's a 60
Yeah.
foot, and then anything in that 60 feet, I can choose.
Okay.
So it's anything in 5 foot. So yeah, I'm going to.
Yeah, but that's only a
strike
third
the
level
one
spell. That's a baller spell.
Yeah, I'm going to strike the one that's probably the furthest from me. So this one here, I think. Gonna strike that one for now.
When you cast the spell, choose a point you can see under the cloud. A bolt of lightning flashes down from the cloud to that point. Each creature within 5 feet of that point
Yes.
must make a dexterity. So it's not like
unfortunately,
everything, right?
Yeah. Yeah. The cloud is above us all, but the lightning itself only strikes one person.
Exactly. All right. So that is one creature. Dexterity saving throw, yeah?
Yeah. DC 17.
You got it. That's a 14.
Okay, so he takes the full damage.
Okay, so that's
the extra damage is if it's in stormy conditions. So
it's not stormy
14
conditions.
Yeah, that's why I was asking what's the weather.
Right on. 14 damage it is.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else, sir?
That's it for that first act.
Sorry, I didn't hear what you had said. Are you? Is that?
Yeah, that's me action.
Okay.
That was an action, so can't do it. Another bonus action, so.
So you can just stay there. Cool. All right. Moving on.
I imagine up until the point that Mikmick calls down this lightning bolt on one of these creatures, Jenny's still monologuing.
And then I said,
Boom! Whoa! Right. All right.
For the love of girl, fucking.
All right. So, let's go with. Yeah, it's their turn. They have a 19
It's
on initiative.
lobstrosity time, baby.
Yeah. So I'd say that they're going to move. Okay. This one that comes up over the side will move directly towards its closest target, which is actually. There's a sailor up here. Up on the poop deck, or whatever you want to call it. Poop deck.
Not going to attack the one that just hurled a bloody lightning
It
bolt?
wouldn't know. I mean, it's not like it came from you. It just found a lightning bolt. It was like, it fried it for a second, and then it sort of shakes its head, and then scuttles up the stairs towards this poor helpless sailor. This one, however, will come across and pinion you in against the side of the ship there, Mikmick.
Yeah.
These two, I'm going to say one of them comes towards you, Myrmidon, and one of them comes towards Ginnifer.
Okay.
Like so. All right. Let's deal with the one who is attacking the sailor. So it has these enormous pincers, strangely enough, which it will use...
Strange.
...to make 2 attacks on this guy. First attack is a 9. The second attack is an 18. This 18 attack will, in fact, hit. But... let's just check something here. It does the damage, and it also grapples the target.
Oh, shit.
Does the damage on a miss?
Damage on a hit, which it got 1 of,
okay.
which was 9 bludgeoning damage, and it grapples this target. Now, here's the problem. As you watch the sailor sort of get pinioned, his arms bleeding as this thing just grasps him with these just razor-sharp pincers, the tentacles with these glowing green lights wrap around this guy's face. So the creature that is grappled needs to make a Constitution saving throw. Which he will do right now. And he fails.
Uh-oh.
So you watch his eyes roll back into his head as these tentacles wrap around him, and he's... and he stops moving. The other one will move towards Mikmick and make 2 attacks in the same fashion. 2 pincer attacks. First is a 10. Second one is a 20.
I'll Protective Wings that second one.
Okay. What's your AC
So
now?
both miss. Protective Wings is a +4 now, so that makes it a 22.
Cool beans. All right.
Nice.
But only for that reaction, so...
Right on. How many of those do you have? You can do that every turn?
I can do that 4 times.
Cool. All right. So that is that creature's turn. The one next to Myrmidon will also do the same thing, coming in with these 2 crab-like pincers. First attack.
Oh boy.
An 8. Second attack.
Miss.
22.
Oh, that hits.
9 bludgeoning damage, and you are grappled.
Alright.
And then it will move in to move within range of you, and then lance out with its tentacles and wrap it around your head. Make a DC... I won't tell you the DC, actually. Constitution saving throw.
Con save. God damn it. 17.
You make it. These things wrap around your face, and you struggle, but they do not wrap around your mouth and eyes. That is its turn. And then, of course, finally, Ginnifer. 2 pincer attacks. 22.
What is
And-
shield?
What is your AC with shield?
Actually, no, it is 20. No, I won't. It would still be 22.
Then it hits.
Oh, wait. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. I'm going to use my reaction on this fucker before that happens.
It already happened, so you can't use it. What is
No,
your reaction?
before Jennifer's turn, I want to react to just getting hurt.
Oh, okay. That's
Before
fine.
it attacks Jennifer. I am going to... Where are you? Telekinetic reprisal.
Nice.
Nice.
I have you here somewhere. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. I did. I know I put you on my sheet. Where did it go? There it is. Telekinetic reprisal. DC 16 strength save.
Okay. It got a 22.
Okay, so it takes 4 force damage.
Okay. 4 force damage it is.
And still grappling me, unfortunately.
Unfortunately. All right. Back to you, Ginnifer. So we had a 22 to hit.
That will hit me.
10 bludgeoning damage. Please Please make
a con save.
Con save as these tentacles wrap around your face.
I can do that. No, that's not good.
No, that is very bad. You are paralyzed and poisoned.
Oh, lovely.
So you completely just, your whole body goes stiff, and although you have senses, you are not able to move a muscle. You can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of your turns.
Oh. Being paralyzed, does that mean I can't do anything on my turn?
Let's review the paralyzed condition, shall we? Paralyzed clearly means that you are incapacitated. It also means, as per incapacitated, you can't move or speak. You can't take actions or reactions when you're incapacitated. You automatically fail strength and dex saving throws. Attacks against you have advantage, and any attack that hits that person that is paralyzed is a critical hit.
Oh, that's not
as
good.
long as it's a melee attack.
I have a question about that. You said actions or reactions. You didn't say I couldn't take bonus actions.
A bonus action is an action.
Ah, fuck. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
it has
fine.
action in the title.
It's okay. Real shit.
I did, however, I was just looking at the grappled condition as soon as I found out these guys grapple, and I found this, which is part of the reason I use telekinetic reprisal, because the condition, if something moves the grappled creature away,
yes,
from the reach of the
Correct.
grappler, the grappling effect. So had I managed to shove him 10 feet away from me, I would have been ungrappled.
I love that idea.
Nice.
How much damage did you say it did, Matt?
10 bludgeoning.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it.
All right, that is their turn. We are moving on. This poor guy, he is paralyzed. However, there is another one of these guys. I'm sorry, did you have something that you wanted to say?
I just realized I could have used my portent.
Oops, you didn't.
I didn't.
Oops, all no portents.
That's okay.
Okay, next turn. However, one of these sailors pulls out his cutlass, and runs down from the foredeck, and is right here, and he will attempt to slice into this creature with his scimitar. Meow. With a 13, will he hit? He will not, unfortunately. So he swings his sword at this creature. It just like blocks with the claw hand that did not grapple Ginnifer. The other one over here, he's in Bad News Bears. God knows what's happening to him. And we're on to Louisa.
Okay. So Louisa's going to move right here, which I think puts her in flanking with the other sailor. And she's gonna haul out, go fuck yourself, 2 TOO, and is going to wail away on him for attack number 1.
Nice.
28.
28 hits. Yep, absolutely.
For 6 bludgeoning. Second attack is going to be 18 to hit.
18 hits.
For 12 bludgeoning.
Okay.
And then I am, on the first hit, I'm going to spend a key point to just try Stunning Strike. So that's a con save 15.
All right. It fails with an 8.
Great.
Nice.
So he is stunned, which means all attacks against him are at advantage. Yeah, exactly. And
would he? Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Would that break the grapple since he's stunned?
No.
No. Okay. So in that case, 4 of them. Okay, she'll just take her bonus action to do 1 unarmed strike at advantage.
Works for me.
Only a 14
Does
at
not
advantage. Hit. Okay. That's it.
All right. We're to Ginnifer, who is grappled.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my 18 portent roll to...
You're paralyzed.
Yeah, but I can... You said I have to roll to break the...
Oh, you want to use it for your saving throw? Sorry.
Yes, I do.
Then yes, absolutely.
I'm gonna do that. I rolled it earlier with Amnestria, so... And you said they share one.
They do.
Well, they share the number I roll.
Sure. So you want to use that to break out of the paralyzation?
If I can.
Yeah. Sure. Yeah. Portent is a good roll. Yeah.
Okay, but you said that's at the end of my turn, right? So
it is at the end of your turn. So unfortunately, that uses up your whole turn.
That's fine.
All right. We are at Ginnifer's turn is done. We're at Myrmidon.
All right. I'm only grappled. I'm not paralyzed.
Correct.
So one hand is gripping my sword, the other hand is gripping my skull, and from my skull's mouth, these inky blue tendrils reach out as I cast slow.
All right.
And I can hit these. I can hit the 3 guys that I can see. I can't hit the guy who's up attacking the poor sailor. Sorry, sailor. So they all need to make a DC 16 Wisdom save, and I'm really hoping they're not very smart.
So that's a 60-foot radius, right?
It's a 40-foot radius cube centered on a point within 120 feet of me.
All right.
So I'm centering it like here-ish, because then it'll hit these 3 guys that I can see.
Cool. All right. No worries.
Yeah, I thought it was 60. It's not. It's 40.
I thought it was 62, but I'm wrong. All right. So we're talking Constitution save throw or Wisdom save throw? Sorry.
Wisdom saving throw.
Sure thing. Here we go.
I
1,
really hope
2,
they're not very smart.
3. What's your DC?
16.
All right. One of them succeeds. The other 2 fail.
Okay, so I'm who succeeds?
The one who succeeds is the one next to Mikmick.
Okay, so he is fine, but this guy and this guy are slowed. -2 penalty to AC and Dex saving throws. Can't use reactions, and on their turn they can only take an action or a bonus action, and no matter what, they can only make 1 attack.
All right, works for me. Anything else?
I'm still grappled, however, but Mikmick is up next, and I'll be like, I'm just going to look up from where I'm grappled as I shrug these tentacles away from my face and say, Tiny... Oh god, I almost went Russian for a second. Tiny... That's last night's game. Tiny one. Make them pay. And Mikmick gets a bardic inspiration.
Oh, I did get a note from Chad about grapple, and I didn't say that. It says I checked it, and the rules do say that you succeed automatically if the target is incapacitated, right? But that's on grappling your target. Like, it doesn't say, let me just check something. If the creature is incapacitated, when it initiates a grapple that's contested by an athletics check, yeah, it's not specific. It says, it's really just sort of, it says, wait.
The condition is stunned, incapacitated.
So stunned creatures are incapacitated, yes.
Okay, the condition ends if the grappler is incapacitated.
There you go. So there we go. Perfect. Thank you for looking at that rule.
I looked up the grapple rules as soon as I found out these guys were going to start grappling.
Fuck yes, absolutely. So yes, 100%. So you are no longer grappled at all.
Which would also mean that Ginnifer is no longer grappled because
Ginnifer's. I'm still grappled. My guy is just slowed.
Let's put some markers. Let's put some markers. Let's do that. That's easier, right? So grapple condition right here. There we go. It's a tiny little grapple. And the grapple is gone from Ginnifer.
Yeah.
Yay. Teamwork.
Yay.
Makes the dream work.
All right. So we got some slows
going on. Get over here and stun this asshole.
And you're concentrating too, right? You're concentrating on
I'm on my way.
Yes, I am concentrating.
Cool.
And you did such a kind thing for me by making it so they fuck up their deck saves.
All right. Anything else
You're
or
welcome.
not?
Seeing, I've just given Mikmick bardic inspiration, and seeing that Louisa has just hit this guy in such a way that he let Ginnifer go, I'm going to look over and say, Drunken One, little help, please.
On my way.
And thus endeth my turn.
Cool. Mikmick, you're up. Back to top of the order.
Okay, so Mikmick, hearing Moynard's Bardic's inspiration, he'll say, "Make him pay." Okay, and he'll grab that item that he got from Atlantic just before.
Are you concentrating on something? It looks like you're concentrating on something.
Call lightning.
Yes.
The call lightning spell. Thank you.
Yes, so I'm not sure if that means I can still use it as a bonus action to call down lightning again.
No,
Yeah.
of course, yeah. Unless you use another spell that is a concentration spell, you're going to continue to concentrate on Call Lightning, and then bonus action, zap, 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 right?
Yeah.
Cool.
If that's okay.
Sure, be my guest.
Yeah. Okay, well, in that case, Mikmick's going to use the item that he got from Atlantic to cast a cantrip from any spell list.
Yep.
And he's going to cast one from a druid spell list called Primal Savagery.
I know this one.
Oh, love that spell. Grizzlin has that.
Yes. And seeing as he's at 11th level, that's 3d10 acid damage to this guy if he hits.
If he hits.
Nice. Come on.
If he hits.
If he hits.
Keyword if.
If he hits.
Big if.
You've got a bardic inspo if you need it.
Yeah, so...
Oh, yeah.
D20. Okay, how do I do a spell melee attack?
It's so it's a D20 plus your. So let's just do a D20. Let's start with that.
Well, you could use it. Would be whatever your melee spell attack modifier usually is.
Yeah,
what is your
just
spell?
Rolled that, right?
Well, what is your spell modifier?
Spell modifier is a +3.
What? Your spell attack modifier?
Yeah, that doesn't make sense.
My spell attack modifier is a 9.
Oh, well, there you go.
So it's a D20 plus 9.
So he rolled it already, got a 17, so that'll hit.
Yeah. And so that's 3d10 acid damage.
Hit me.
Nice.
Let's go.
How do I do the amount?
/R 3d10. /R space 3d10.
Yeah.
As we learned last night.
Okay, that didn't come through apparently. Rolled 15.
You failed again!
I don't know why it doesn't do that.
I'm not rolling it for you because if I roll low, you'll hate me.
I just did roll it. Rolled 15.
Oh, there we go.
It's just not coming up in roll 20. For
15 damage.
Yeah.
No worries.
I rolled on D&D Beyond using the
well, there's half your problem right there. All right, so 15 acid damage. You got it.
Yeah, and that's only for one attack. So.
All right.
Yeah, and that's me. That's my action, and he's just gonna stay there in turtle for the moment.
All right.
I thought you were going to bonus action call lightning. On
exactly.
Something.
Where are you going to put
bonus
that?
action call lightning on the. Since I think Ginny's free and Moynar's free, he's gonna probably call. No, actually, I think that one's out of range now. I think.
Slightly, yes. I think.
Yeah.
If that's where you put it.
60 feet centered on. It's 60 feet centered on you, Mikmick? Or?
Yeah, centered on me. 60 feet centered on me.
Well, let's just do a quick check of distance here between you and it. If it's 60 feet centered on you, this is 60 feet.
Okay.
So it's definitely within your range.
Yeah, so he's going to call lightning on this one over here then.
All right.
Again.
Dex save?
Yep, Dex save 17.
All right. That's a 19.
That saves, so it takes half damage, which is 8d6. Let's say advanced wrong. 8d6.
It's 3d10.
Yeah, I don't know where you got 8d6 for it. This is not a lightning bolt.
Oh, sorry. I was looking at lightning bolt. That's probably why.
3d10.
I was like, for a third level spell, 8d6 is a lot. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I was about to say.
It is fire. Wait, fireball's a third level spell, but that's fine. All right, so half of yeah.
Hey, you still rolled
double
dope.
10s and a
That's
7.
nice.
Very, very
Damn,
nice.
right?
All right, so
That's
27
amazing.
divided by 2 is 13. So 13 lightning damage.
Yeet.
Cool beans.
Okay. That's action, bonus action.
All right.
My turn.
And you're staying there. All right.
Yeah.
Creatures are going. Yeah, I don't think it's medically possible for this poor sailor to survive. The
Sorry, dude.
Delver from the deep finishes him and then scuttles down the stairs.
Gonna come out of our pay.
Who's its closest target? Yeah, Mikmick. So let's see if he has enough room to get there. Hold on. His movement is 30 feet. Here we go. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Not enough. Not enough, sir. Not enough. So instead, he will scuttle across the deck, dashing towards Louisa. And that's where
Can he dash if he just killed that other guy?
Yeah, because of the thing, the poison that he put into him. So it's actually.
Oh, he was just gonna die from poison damage?
Exactly. Yeah.
Oh, gotcha.
Yep.
Okay.
All right, so that's its turn. The other one that is right in front of Mikmick here. You haven't put anything on him except just your primal savagery and some acid nastiness.
Just some acid in him.
Yep, so he's going to pincer. First pincer is a 15.
15 misses.
Second was a 25.
25 hits.
12 bludgeoning damage, and you are grappled. And then I'd like you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, con save. Okay, here we go. 12.
I believe
Probably
that is
not.
not enough. No, it is not enough. You are poisoned and paralyzed.
Resistant to poison, so...
So you don't take the poison damage, but you are paralyzed.
Yep.
Now, paralyzed means incapacitated. Incapacitated means you lose concentration.
Ooh.
Yep.
So there goes your cold lightning.
Okay.
Okay. You got this one. Down here, bottom right.
He's stunned.
He's stunned.
He cannot do anything.
Thank you. He's stunned, but he will. He can save. I assume, right? Or no?
No, it ends at the end of my next turn.
Okay, cool. Then this one over here by Moynot. Anything on him?
He is slowed.
He's
He can take
slowed.
a single attack on me, and that's it.
Perfect. He will attack you with his claw. 13.
I believe that is my AC. Yes, it is. So that hits.
Man, that's low.
Damn it.
That is 9
Yeah,
bludgeoning damage. Please make a concentration check,
Bard.
which is a constitution saving throw.
So that's just a D10, right?
DC 10.
A DC 10. I mean, yeah.
Yep. Oh damn.
I'm gonna use my mind sharpener from Mikmick and roll that again.
Oh, thank God.
Nice.
Oh fuck.
And fucking fail anyway. God damn it.
No!
The nails are piercing my palm right now.
However, I am going to pelagic rebuke him.
Okay.
Does
Or,
Mind
sorry,
Sharpener-
I'm going to telekinetic reprisal him because I want him away from me.
Does Mind Sharpener make it so you can reroll, or does it make it so you succeed?
It makes it so I can reroll, I believe.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if it made it auto.
Telekinetic reprisal.
All right. So slow goes away, unfortunately. DC 16 strength.
Strength save.
You got it. Here it comes. That is a 17.
God damn it. So
so
that's 4 force damage.
Okay. So be it.
Still fucking grappled.
Actually, I was just reading the infusion. It's automatically succeed, I think.
You
Is it?
think-
I thought it
Reaction
was.
Did you read it?
Yeah, I'm reading it right now. While
So-
wearing this infused item, whenever the creature fails a con saving throw to maintain concentration on a spell, it can use its reaction to succeed
Do you
extent.
want to...
Well, if she used her
okay
reaction,
then.
then the telekinetic
Yeah, so
reprisal
using
goes
the-
away.
Then I don't telekinetically reprise him, but so he gets that back. However, it
Slow
does
comes
mean
back.
he's still slowed.
Slow comes
Yes.
back.
Okay.
Damage goes away.
Honestly, I'd prefer this.
Hell yeah.
I'll,
Good choice.
I'll take the grapple,
The
but
sane choice.
Yeah. I'll take the sane choice, remain grappled, but he is still slowed and can't just fucking murder me.
Fair. Okay. Yeah, that's it. All right. Crew members.
Do I? Oh wait, that's not my turn. Never mind.
It is not your turn. 5.
That was
10,
my
15,
reaction.
20,
Don't mind me.
25. Okay. We've got some additional players to the party here who come running down the deck. We've got this bandit over here, or I should say this crew member, this sailor, whatever it is, and this sailor over here. I think by this time, you guys hear this just enormous crash of wood from below the deck that you're on.
Shit.
And then screams. Ah!
Guys, I think this is the shipwreck episode.
Yep.
I didn't realize we had a shipwreck episode. Is that next to the shopping episode? Who knew?
luckily we can all breathe underwater because
Jenny can't. You didn't cast
We'll
it.
see.
Water.
We'll
It's
see
all
what
right.
happens.
You can use her as a
Yeah,
flotation
this-
device. It's totally fine.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. Here we go.
I have a question.
Not yet. Hold your question.
It involves one of the people that are standing in a place.
In a place? That's all of you. You're all standing in a place.
I was wondering if I could yell to the guy that just ran to the one attacking the one that Moynot's near, not to go there.
Oh, not to go there.
Yeah, it's a very bad idea for him.
I would say make a persuasion check very quickly. Let's see if he gives a shit.
I hope he does.
Oh, Ginnifer is so persuasive. Come on.
You'd be surprised.
Don't go there. You'll die. My God.
Oh, hey, look at
that worked. He's like, oh, shit. And then he looks at you where you would point to have him move. Quickly now. Time's a wasting.
Go over fuck.
Go over fuck? That doesn't make sense.
Stand next to the cannon.
Yeah, exactly. Just I can't. I'm fucking up.
Ping.
Just back up. Just back the fuck up. Seriously.
He's like, I've got the sword. Oh, shit. And he sees that this creature is slowed, so it's like...
So he can attack and then move away.
So he can, in fact, attack and then move away. So that's what he will do.
Wouldn't stay there.
Here we go. He attacks with 22 and he hits 5 slashing damage.
Nice.
Woo!
Awesome.
And then he's like, oh, shit. And then he runs about 10 feet away, because that's all the movement that he had. The other one over here, down to the south of you, boop, 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 will also attack. And he has advantage.
Yep.
With advantage, it's an 18 that hits. He does 2 slashing damage. And he'll also, like, look at this thing and sort of position himself where he can still stay, I guess, within reach of the creature, because he didn't see Ginnifer telling him not to go there. So he's going to stay where he is.
He's probably fine where he is. But Louisa, you might want to move.
Louisa, it is now your turn.
I'm going to try to hit new to the party over here. That guy.
Okay.
16?
That's a crit, actually, because you're flanking.
No, you're not flanking this
she's hitting
one.
the other
Oh,
one.
sorry. Never mind. I get excited.
A 16 that did hit, though.
It did hit. Okay, so 11.
11 bludgeoning, yep.
I will spend a key point to try to stun him.
Okay.
So con save 15.
Okay. That is a 10. So that one is stunned as well.
Great.
Nice.
Since they're both stunned, then... Ginnifer, where can I move? I have to go help Moynot.
Go over towards Moynot, then.
Alright. So, can I fit between them, Matt?
No,
That's
you cannot.
not going to be good for somebody.
I cannot.
That's
Okay.
fine.
So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30,
The monkey shit that lets you
35.
Succeed.
Yeah,
on
she's
stuff,
fast as shit.
Yeah, I've got 50 movement.
Lots of
so
movement. Lots of movement.
So I'll just come over here next to Moynot, and then for my second attack, I will attack this guy.
Cool.
So that's a natural.
That's a crit.
Yeah.
There we go.
With the new broom.
Yeah, with the new broom. So that is
11.
11 bludgeoning. And then, we're having such a good time on the stuns. She'll do another key point to try to stun this guy.
Okay.
So con save 15.
Fails with a 6.
Great. So all 3 of them
Hey.
are stunned.
Success.
You're ungrappled. She's gonna shout out a warning to Ginnifer that the one that she stunned on the first round is about to come out, and then she's going to use her bonus action to do an unarmed attack on this guy now that he's stunned, the one that she's next to.
Yep.
Nice.
Not even.
All right. So
With
19.
advantage. Yep.
Yeah.
19 hits.
So 11 bludgeoning. Bludgeoning.
Bludgeoning.
I can only do.
I like bludgeoning.
Yeah, bludgeoning. So she just kicks it right in the lobster nads.
Right in the crab nads.
This is gonna be fun.
Didn't even think it had crab nads, but good job.
Yeah.
Yep.
Kitty, how you doing?
Okay. Anything else, Louisa?
That is it.
Okay. Ginnifer, it's your turn.
I think that was a good turn.
So I have an idea. The floor above us. There's like a deck behind me, right?
There is a deck slightly above you. It's the 4 deck.
Okay, great. I'm gonna Misty Step up there.
Okay.
I'm just gonna. Yeah, And then I calculated that I can hit all 4 of them with a fireball.
Hooray! Good idea. Yeah,
and
fantastic. Oh my gosh,
and
best idea ever. Hey, folks. Hey.
On a wooden ship.
Adventurers.
I never said it was fire. Just to be clear, I never said it was fire.
No, that's cool. You said fireball. I thought I heard you say fireball.
I did.
Fire equates fire.
I'm not going to use fire, Matt. I know.
Okay.
The ship is flammable. I'm not going to.
Flammable? Is that a word?
Wizards.
Yeah, it's flammable.
No,
is it not?
What kind of Canadian bullshit is that word? You didn't say the word flammable. It's flammable.
Well, either way.
No, there is one way. There can be only one.
So, yeah, they're very combustible.
There we go. Now we've learned English. Congratulations.
I don't think I can. I'm just gonna say I'm up on the railing up there.
Okay.
I'm not.
No, you can move. Can't you move?
I can't move up there.
Just grab your little token and go up the stairs.
Oh, but I can't see down here.
Oh, you're just making excuses now. I'm sorry.
No, I really can't. Anyway, yeah, I'm going to cast.
Okay, god damn it, there. Boom.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
No, but the problem is I can't see down below.
Well, trust in the Force. Come on, you can do it.
Either way. So all 4 of them need to make a dex save. And unfortunately, Mikmick, because I can't not hit someone. It's either a sailor or Mikmick. And
sorry, I just want to apologize.
Auto fail.
Really quickly, sorry. Chat has gone a little berserk on my offense to all of Canada. Apologies. I do apologize.
Well, yeah, you owe Miss Deadite a personal apology.
Miss Deadite kind of went a little ape. She said that was specifically Boston shit to call things flammable. So shots fucking fired. That's all I gotta say.
I grew up around Boston. I'll have you know.
Congratulations. Let's keep
moving.
Anyway, yes.
The 2 stun guys automatically fail dex saves.
Yeah. They do. That's right.
Yes, they do. So I am going to cast Fireball, but I'm going to use the lightning. Seem pretty good against.
So lightning ball, Dragon Ball Z
well,
shit.
Yeah, cool. But I mean, I was able to watch the lightning bolt hit the creature. It seemed like it worked pretty well, right?
I mean, it zapped them. It's not like they were like, haha, lightning makes me stronger.
Oh, I just want to make sure they're not like resistant or immune or some shit.
You didn't see it taking any less damage than anything else, like a frog, perhaps, that would be hit by lightning, that may in fact have less damage to it than any other thing. Yep.
Gonna say sorry about this, Mikmick, but...
Dex saving throws for all involved, yeah?
Well, for all 4 of them, and then Mikmick. It's either hit Mikmick or hit a sailor, and I...
Do I automatically fail because I'm grappled?
No. Grappled is simply, speed is 0. Does not change your dexterity.
And I'm not paralyzed, am I?
Oh gosh. Are you paralyzed?
Well, I failed the con save.
Then you are paralyzed. Then if that's so, then you are incapacitated, and therefore fail dexterity saving throws automatically.
It'll be fine.
Okay. So you take 27 lightning damage.
As to the 2 that are slowed.
Yeah. Correct.
And then, DC 17 dex save for the other.
The 2 who are slowed just take a -2 to their dex save. They don't automatically fail.
They don't automatically fail. Well, no, they're stunned. They're stunned.
Oh, they're stunned. Oh, yeah, all 3. Those
so the
3 guys are all
3
stunned.
actually take automatic failures to their dex save, and therefore take the full damage.
Well,
this
oh
one
wait, no,
here,
this guy's
only one.
This guy's not stunned anymore, right?
That ended at the end of my turn.
Of your turn, so they're no longer stunned.
Yes,
this guy is no longer stunned, but he is still slowed.
Yes, cool. but the guy to his northwest and then the guy in front of me are both stunned.
Okay, so then that one gets to make a dexterity saving throw then.
Yes.
I'll have him do so. Meow. DC 17. 18 on the first one.
Well,
12 on the second.
They have a -2 though.
So
they're slowed.
16.
Right?
Well, that was this one. The 18 was for that one up top.
Ah, okay. Fair enough.
And the other one failed with the 12. So he takes the 27 anyway. Ha ha! Oops. Fuck.
So 3 27s and a 13.
Jawohl!
We don't round up.
We're always round down.
Round down.
Round down. Righty. Ginnifer, is that it?
Yeah, I think so.
Now, I know that you misty stepped. Do you want to put yourself back there?
Yeah, I'm actually up here. I just want to be able to see the fight.
Yep. All right,
I'm actually going to stand here so I can see the fight.
Sure, do what you want. Why not? Your turn.
All right, this guy is stunned, and slowed, so he can't do shit. So I'm gonna come over here, and then I'm gonna cast a spell right there with a 10-foot radius, so it should hit all 3 of these guys.
Nice.
It might also hit Louisa, but I think you have monkey shit that will help you here.
Yeah, it'll hit her.
Dex save, I do.
If you want to cast a 10, that'll hit her.
It's a con save. Shit.
What's the spell?
Shatter.
Cool.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, are you okay with being hit?
Sure.
Or do you okay? I was like, otherwise I'll move it so I only hit 2 of them. But
Friendly fire for everyone.
Friendly fire for everyone.
It's gonna shatter the deck too, by the way.
That's fine. It sounds like the ship is going down anyway. Oh, that is some shitty fucking damage I rolled. God damn it.
Maybe it won't shatter the deck.
DC 16 con save.
All right.
Ooh, 18.
Nice. So you take 4 thunder damage.
Got it.
All right. So these guys got to roll, even though they're stunned.
Yeah, for con saves.
Con save. One of them succeeds. The other 2 do not.
Okay, so 8 to the fails, 4 to the save.
Cool.
That was not great. Not thrilled about it. And because I'm annoyed, bonus action hex. Oh wait, no, that's concentration. Never mind, I lied. That's an action. Yeah, I'm not gonna do anything with my bonus action. I'm just gonna hang out over here.
Okay.
End of turn.
Mikmick, you're
and
paralyzed.
Mikmick, don't forget you have a bardic inspiration that you probably should have used on that con save. So just saying.
Yeah. So incapacitated, which means I can't move. I can't take actions, right?
You're kind of up shit's creek. You can't do actions. You can't do reactions.
But you can make the save again against the paralysis.
That's essentially correct.
Turn, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll try and make the save, which is a con save again.
Correct.
Okay. Because I was just going to say that I failed the con save, but resisted the poison.
Correct.
Yeah. So they're 2 different conditions, right?
Yes, poisoned and paralyzed are 2 very different conditions.
Okay.
Roll that bardic inspo die, please.
Yeah, okay. I'll roll the bardic inspiration, which is what,
D8.
D6? D8.
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 Oh, god damn it.
A 15 saves.
Oh, thank God.
Okay.
Yay!
Now we know.
Now we know.
So I'm not incapacitated, but my turn's over, right?
You are no longer paralyzed, but your turn is over.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you can take off that marker on you.
Yep.
And I actually realized these guys who are slowed do get to roll again at the end of their turn, so try and save. We forgot about that.
All right, so let me do that now, because it is their turn now. Wisdom saving throw, correct?
No, yes, sorry.
No worries.
Slow is wisdom.
And that's DC, what, 17? 16. All right. First one fails with a 4. Second one fails with a 4. Woohoo!
Nice. Still slowed. Suck it, lobsterosities.
Sure.
Or don't. That might be unpleasant.
Sure. That works.
That a chick? Did a cheat? Did a suck?
All right.
Yeah.
So 2 of them are stunned. They can't do a goddamn thing. One of them is over here. It is not stunned, but it is slowed. And the other one is here, and it is neither stunned nor slowed.
No.
Let's do that one first. So it's gonna do what it's gonna do, which is pincer, paralyze. We'll see if that comes into play at all. All right, first pincer attack is a 17.
17 misses.
Second pincer attack is a crit.
Oof.
Fun.
Oof.
That's 14 bludgeoning damage. You are grappled. Please make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Constitution saving throw. 14 again.
14 fails.
But yeah, I've still got my reaction, don't I?
You don't get your reaction back until the end of your turn. Did you use it already?
I was paralyzed. That's the only thing.
So yeah, you couldn't have used your reaction.
My reaction.
So what's your reaction?
Yeah. I'll say Flash of Genius.
Flash of Genius as a reaction. Well, that if that's the case, then that will save because the DC is 15.
Yeah, he just got out of the grapple and it's like just about to grapple again. It's like nope.
Nope. All right, so that is just the grapple though. So you are still grappled, but you are not paralyzed.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, this one down here is slowed.
What was the damage again?
14. This one down here next to this poor sailor will lay into him with 2 attacks. Actually, 1 attack because he's slowed. Which fails with a 9. So that's the end of his turn. All right, it is now these sailors' turns. They run in because this one's stunned here on the left. Swinging his big old scimitar here. And with advantage, gets a 21, doing 4 slashing damage. This thing is slowly wearing down. This one over here, who has not moved, he's stood his ground like a good sailor, will swing his fucking scimitar as well. With advantage. Shit, got a 7 with advantage.
Ooh.
Actually, he doesn't have advantage because it's not stunned. So it doesn't really matter. It's a nat. Yeah. He nat ones it. He slips on some extra waves, water. Waves. He slips on water on the deck. And just face plants. And that is their turn. Louisa, it's your turn.
Okay. She's going to take her first attack at advantage against the one right in front of her.
Cool.
22
that will
hit.
Absolutely.
For 7 bludgeoning.
Cool.
Let's do spend a key point to do another stunning strike to try to keep the stun going here. Yeah. So con save 15.
Okay. Fails with a 9. So he's still stunned.
So he's gonna stay stunned. Then she's going to go, I'm coming, Mikmick, god damn it. And skip all the way across past the other stunned one. And for a second attack, she's gonna attack this dude. 23 to hit.
That hits.
For 13 bludgeoning. Gonna try to stunning strike this one.
Okay.
15 con.
19 on that one.
Oh, okay. So, let's see.
I apparently got the hard one.
Yeah, you did.
Mine was tough against me. Apparently, Louisa is just, that badass.
It's a new broom. She's got his.
Should we call her the lobster cracker? Should we call her the one of the
she'll just use a normal bonus action to try to do one more hit.
Okay.
See if she hits.
19 hits.
19 to hit for 6 bludgeoning. She'll try to stun him one more time.
All right. How many key points you got left? You've been using a lot.
That was my 6th, so I have 5 left.
All right. Here we go.
Nice.
Con save.
Con save 15.
19.
Fuck. Mikmick, just snap out of it.
Snap out of it. She's pulling a share.
Yeah. She's just so it's a little nutty right now. But that's bonus action and movement. So
right. Cool. If that's the end of your turn, then I guess the one in the middle, which you did not stun again, is no longer stunned.
He is not, correct.
All right. One in the middle is not stunned. The other the only one that's left that's stunned is the one closest, I would say, to Muadnhait. Yes, that's right.
Oh, good. I'm going to come hurt it.
Do it. It is now Ginnifer's turn.
Ginnifer, kill him.
So, 2 questions. A, how are they looking?
They're looking pretty fucked up, I would say.
Great.
Am
I still poisoned?
Sorry, say again?
Am I still poisoned?
poisoned. Did you say...
You said that I was...
You were paralyzed, right?
I was... I was... You told me I was paralyzed and
then you saved out of it.
So I'm not poisoned.
You're not poisoned or paralyzed, right?
Okay, great. That means I don't have to use a dex save.
Cool.
I'm going to use... Let's see. Oh, it's 90 feet. Fuck yeah. I'm going to use Tasha's Mind Whip.
All right.
I'm going to use it at 4th level. So
All
I can hit 3 of them.
All right.
Nice.
So 3 different attacks from me.
What does this look like?
I imagine that she literally just summons, like, these fucking tentacles, and, like, when she swings her arms forward, that these 3 technically, not unlike the thing that's attacking the ship, just batter these fucking things.
So did the whips come out of your hand? Did they come out of your face? Like, did they come out of your eyes?
Oh, they come out of my hands.
Okay.
Oh, it's a dex save, actually. I don't even need to roll. It's a DC 17 dex save.
Nice.
No, the target is intelligence saving throw. For Mind Whip.
What?
Yeah, Mind Whip is intelligence saving throw.
Yes, that is
correct. Sorry.
I know this one.
So yeah, sorry. DC 17.
Who knows? They're probably not that well read.
Yeah.
All right.
Probably not well read.
Here we go. DC 17 intelligence.
Which 3 are you hitting? I don't know.
The 3 in front of me.
So
okay, that's what I figured.
Yeah.
One. Okay, cool. So let's just do it.
Yeah, don't drag mine anywhere.
I would love to have done another fireball, but Louisa's there, and
okay.
Sorry.
So the first one,
okay.
the furthest one from you, the one that's stunned, got a crit. That's a 17.
She said she's not going for that one.
Oh.
No, I'm.
You just said the one's like right
I'm
in
going
front
here,
of her.
Here.
Yeah.
And here.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Oh, I in front of you. I was thinking this guy.
Oh no, I was going for this guy because he's slowed.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
So that one made the save.
Okay.
The other 2 did not.
Fair enough. Well, then I guess I only did 6 damage to that one and 12 to the others.
Okay.
I was totally thinking of a different spell anyway.
They must choose whether they get to move, an action, or a bonus action, and
Nice.
they only get one of the 3,
Okay.
and they don't get a reaction.
Okay. I mean, one of them is slowed, so it really doesn't matter.
I know. Just in case.
Cool. Anything else, Ginnifer?
Sure. I'm gonna take my former dread, just because I can.
Is that a bonus action?
Nice.
It sure is.
Cool.
Which
Just
gives
'cause you
me
can.
some temporary hit points.
Just because it's fun.
Yes, because it's fun. Exactly. I apologize in advance to the sailors that have never seen this before.
They
but-
probably will never sleep
Ow.
well again if they survive.
I rolled a fucking... Never mind. Well, I get 3 temporary hit points. That's not terrible. Anywho, that's my turn.
Cool beans. We're on to Myrmidon then.
All right, Moynot comes charging forward towards this guy as crackling,
Excuse me.
like roiling lightning wreaths from the mouth of her skull up the hilt of her sword and encases the blade as she casts Booming Blade, and that damage is terrible.
This is your rapier,
but
right?
that's-
This is Mara's rapier.
Yeah, but that's the additional Booming Blade damage, and then yes, this is Mara's rapier. 21 to hit because he is stunned.
Absolutely. So you hit
that
with
is-
Mara's rapier. That's for sure.
6 piercing plus 8 thunder damage if he moves voluntarily before the start of my next turn. He will take 2d8 thunder damage
Nice.
if he moves voluntarily. And because he can't do shit right now, I'm gonna use the.
So the damage is just the 6
back where it was.
piercing, and if he moves,
It's 6 piercing plus. No,
No.
the 8. This is because we're at higher level on the cantrip now. That 8 thunder right now is on the hit. If he moves voluntarily before the end of the end of my next turn, he will take an additional 2d8.
Ah, yes, you're right. It takes a 1d8 thunder damage to the target on a hit because we're past the 5th level.
Yeah, well, we're at 11th level, so it's 2d8 and 3d8.
Right, so it doesn't really matter, all things considered what they are, because as soon as you strike this thing, it just shatters like a Gartham in the Dark Crystal.
Well, then I didn't need to move back, and well, you know what? Fuck it, I'm still going to move back because these guys are scary.
When you strike with your sword and this thing splits down the midsection in two, Mara's rapier, of course, as you are wont to hear her say to you, "Oh, that felt so good. Kill that one." And it points to the sailor.
Ooh.
Oh, shit.
Make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, it's your turn.
At least... No, I'm not going to say a goddamn thing.
Yep.
5.
Your next kill must be that sailor.
Oh, no.
Okay.
That's okay.
We're at the top of the round. Here's what happens.
It's not like I've never killed a sailor before.
I mean, it's just par for the course. It's part of your thing. The ship rocks again. It's only been 20 seconds or so, but the ship suddenly like something inside of it has just altered the steerage, shall we say, and moves it back and forth. And then there is just a sound of and screams. That gurgling sound was, in case you couldn't tell, the sound of rushing water.
Yeah.
Guess you guys should have stolen that spyglass when you had the chance.
I mean, you had the chance.
Where is he?
Spyglass! It's worth 1,000 gold pieces. All right, so we are now at Mikmick's turn.
I have a child to feed.
Okay, so just confirmation. Grappled means I can't... Yeah, I can still use verbal and somatic components, right?
Correct.
Okay, then. In that case, Mikmick is going to look at Louisa and just say, "Louisa, if you're wondering where your gauntlets went," and Mikmick holds up his hands and they just get covered in ice, and he just reaches out and touches the creature that is grappling him and casts Frostbite.
Okay.
Oh, you a fucking idiot! In reply.
That's a 20 on the con save, unfortunately. No damage.
Yes.
So this,
save,
you reach out and, I think that, just to flavor it, as you reach out, you're, smiling and looking at Louisa, "Hey, look at me, validate. And she's like, "Are you a fucking idiot?" And she's like, "Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
So sorry. Anything else, Mikmick?
Still grappled, so I can't move, correct?
Grappled means your speed is 0, that's correct.
Yeah. And he'll use his bonus action to cast another spell, but he won't say anything about it at the moment.
Okay. Fair enough.
It's a bonus action spell.
If it's a bonus action spell, you can't ready a bonus action. You can only ready an action.
I wasn't readying it, I'm casting it.
Okay, so cast it.
Bonus action spell and an action cantrip.
Yeah, so what's the spell?
The spell is a spell he hasn't actually had a chance to use yet, called Archidon's Stride.
Oh, nice.
I've
concentration
never heard
spell,
of this
so-
one before.
A Chardalon stride, yeah.
A Chardalon stride? A Chardalon's a fucking
Chardalon.
dragon. Are we sure
Yeah.
of that?
It's from Fizzbands.
Oh, dude. Holy shit.
Amusingly, Jenny also knows it.
Yep. So,
A Chardalon stride. I think I have this in my compendium. Holy shit. It is a Chardalon stride. Jesus Christ, you've turned into a dragon.
yeah, a dragon.
I mean, he's kind of
that,
going towards that theme this entire
The
time.
billowing flames of a dragon blast from your feet, granting you explosive speed.
So that one, seeing as he's within 5 feet, he also takes 4 fire damage.
So for the duration, your speed increases by 20 feet, and moving doesn't provoke opportunity attacks. But your speed is 0.
But his speed is 0, but he hasn't moved
But
past
now it's
anyone.
20 feet.
It's
still 0 though, because you're grappled.
Yeah, sorry. It's 0.
Yeah,
0
fair,
times 20 is 0.
It still does the fire damage.
Yes, when he moves. It says when you move within 5 feet.
Okay, so it doesn't take any damage this round.
Yes, next round you will definitely do fire damage.
Yes.
I love
I just need my action to break the grapple.
Yeah, exactly.
Or Louisa can just try and stun it.
Sure. I love the way you guys are communicating about this. All right, it is now these creatures' turns. I've got one that's slowed, and the other two, really nothing else on them. Okay. Here we go then. This creature will move to the other side of Louisa, granting it advantage. The other one will attack this final sailor. Or actually, second to final sailor. There's 2 left on deck. What's happening below boards, you have no idea. All right, so let's just do the ones against Louisa. Both of them. So with advantage, 4 pincer attacks. All right, here we go. First attack with advantage is a 19.
Hit.
Second attack with advantage is a 20.
Hit.
Total damage is 15 bludgeoning damage. You're grappled by both of them.
Okay.
So please make 2 Constitution saving throws.
Okay. 20 for the first one. Ooh, only 11 for the second.
I also forgot to mention that those were just 2 attacks. It does have 2 more. So I'll roll those now, because now that you're paralyzed, any attack is a crit.
Would the paralyzation affect me because I am immune to poison? And the last time we had something like this where it was paralyzing because of poison,
let me take a look.
Like it didn't actually paralyze.
That's a good point. That's a good point. Let me see if that's correct.
Well, that was why Mikmick asked earlier.
It says.
Right, but
that's right. Mikmick only resists him.
Yeah,
I'm only resistant.
Yeah. So if that's the case, it just says one creature grappled by the must succeed on a Constitution saving throw or be poisoned for 1 minute until this poison ends. So there you go. The target is paralyzed. So because you were never poisoned, you cannot be paralyzed. So instead, it will just take 2 more attacks with advantage.
Do it.
17.
Hit.
14 bludgeoning. And another 17.
Both hit.
Okay, so total damage with all 4 hits is 15 plus 14 plus 9. So 23 plus 15
38
is 38.
How are you looking, Louisa?
I'm at 49 hit points.
She's fine. She's fine.
Yep.
Leave her alone.
Roughly half. So.
All right, this one down here is slowed, so it will only take 1 attack against this poor sailor. It hits him with a 16, and it kills him.
Oof.
There's only one of these sailors on deck.
And it was the one that listened to me.
It was the one that listened to you.
Well, he's not going to be around much longer.
He may not be. Who knows?
That's bad for Ginny's ego. The one that Ginny told to move is the only one left alive.
So this one will come up here. It will be with advantage with Louisa, and it will attack this creature with the scimitar, and it will hit with an 18, doing 4 slashing damage. This thing is looking real rough. Louisa, it's your turn.
Great. So I will attack the one that I'm flanking with first.
Okay.
28 to hit.
Yes, indeed.
For 10 bludgeoning.
It dies,
Great.
screeching a horrible death.
Okay. So she's going to turn her attention to the one up top for her second attack. 21 to hit.
Indeed.
For 12 bludgeoning.
Heck yeah.
All right.
I forgot to make this one. This one over here needs to save a wisdom save for its slow. Apologies. Keep going.
Yes, it does.
19, so it's no longer slowed.
It's no longer slowed.
How hurt does this one up top look? Because I feel like it hasn't gotten as much.
Yeah, it has definitely not gotten as much as the other ones, but it is hurt. It is definitely damaged.
Then she will spend a key point to try to stun him on that hit. So right. Con save 15.
Cool beans. I got a 14.
Okay, so he is stunned. And so then because he's stunned, she'll just take her normal bonus action and do an unarmed strike.
Cool.
17
hits. Yep.
For 5 bludgeoning.
You got it.
And then Mikmick, you are no longer grappled.
That is correct.
Okay.
And then I'll stay. Ginnifer, should I move?
Oh. You're fine.
Okay, so she'll stay.
You look over at Ginnifer, and Jennifer's just draped in darkness, and she's like, "You're fine." She just looks horrible.
Should I call you Gloria when you're like this? I'm so confused.
Anything else, Louisa?
That's it.
Ginnifer, your turn.
Great.
Dark Phoenix, go.
Great. I'm going to cast Scorching Ray.
Okay. What level?
I'm going to just second level.
Okay.
So 2 bolts.
2 bolts.
Well, 3 bolts.
No, yeah. Scorching Ray is 3.
Yep.
It's always 3.
Level, yeah.
Yeah. So Scorching Ray. I'm going to target 2 on. Let's see. I'll target 2 on the one closest to me and 1 on the one furthest away.
Cool. Go for it.
Let me just find Scorching Ray. There it is. I'll just roll all 3. Make my life easier.
Mm-hmm.
So 26, 15, and 20.
So the 15 does not hit, but the 20 and the 26 do.
But that's fine. That means I hit each one of them, which is important
because
correct. I forgot a feature of the Form of Dread. They need to roll a save. Or fear me.
Fear you?
Fear me.
What kind of save?
It's a... One sec.
Fear you, love you, do as you say.
Form of Dread. It is a...
I'm guessing wisdom, but that's just my...
I'm pretty sure it's wisdom, but yeah, let me double check.
Yeah.
Wisdom saving throw, yeah.
So 2 wisdom saving throws because you struck it. You struck each one with Scorching Ray, is that yeah?
Correct.
Okay.
As long as I attack and hit, I can force them to roll a wisdom saving throw, and if they fail, they are feared.
All right, you mean frightened, but that's okay. DC, what?
Right.
15?
Okay, Sam, I need to make sure of this. Is it my Warlock one, then? Or just...
You tell me. It should say. Into your Form of Dread.
It doesn't say, unfortunately.
Well, let's see how badly they drop their wisdom saves here. One got a 12, which I'm pretty sure is under your standard DC. And
yeah.
The second one is a 4, so I'd say they're both frightened.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Yeah.
Great. That's...
So they're frightened until when, Ginnifer?
Let me find out for you, Matt.
Okay, while you're doing that, I'm just going to keep moving on, yeah?
Yeah, it's fine.
Moynot, your turn.
Till the end of my next turn.
Beautiful.
All right. Moynot sort of saunters forward, no sense of urgency, coming to herself as her sword once again crackles with energy.
Oh God. Oh God.
Whatever Mara wants, Mara gets.
Oh God, no.
And little Mara wants you.
He sort of turns around his shoulder. He hears the song.
18.
That's the last thing he fucking hears. Yeah.
5 piercing plus 14 thunder.
Jesus Christ. Wow. Okay. Yep. That sailor has gone to Davy Jones' locker.
I guess I shouldn't have told them to move.
You're welcome, Laura.
The sword just purrs like a cat in your ear. Oh, delicious.
I wish it increased her damage when I made her happy.
Oh well. Maybe next time.
Maybe.
All right. Anything else or not?
I think that was 1, 2, 3. I got 10 more feet of movement. I'm going to start moving towards that guy.
Okay.
And yeah, I don't know anything I'm going to do as bonus action. Oh wait, I am no longer concentrating on slow.
Okay. Drop.
So in that case,
You have another thing that you want to concentrate on?
Yeah, bonus action, Hex.
Hex on whom?
On the one that I'm walking towards, on this guy.
This
so
guy?
He's stunned and hexed right now. Yes.
All right. He has that little purple hexy.
Which just means that I'll do extra damage on him when
Exactly.
I eventually hurt him. And that was a free casting, thanks to being a Hexblade.
Nice.
Anything else, more not?
Nope, end of turn.
Okay. New round. Oh my god, my voice. Excuse me. Sounds of timber crunching, right? Very close to you now. Probably directly under your feet.
Can't wait to see what comes bursting through the ground.
The sounds of squelching. Water is pumping through the grate right here in the middle of the boat, where there's like a destroyed life raft, I guess, or lifeboat, you want to call it? Oh yeah, fuck yeah. No, it's totally fucked. And then I guess, although it hasn't yet emerged, you just hear this horrible, like, keening, chittering sound. And then just silence. Mikmick, it's your turn.
Okay. So now I'm not grappled because that guy's stunned. And Mikmick will be like, oh, 1 moment. And because he can now,
Okay.
he's going to run to this guy.
To which guy?
Over here.
Okay, run. Do it. Run. I want to see you run. Like right now. Like stand up from your chair and run.
No. I'm attached. I
Oh, god damn it. I've seen you run to the bathroom more times than I can count. Get up from your chair and run, Red Platinum.
Run to that guy just to give him the fire damage.
Okay.
And then run back next to Louisa.
Okay.
And try and do a frostbite.
Careful, you're going to give Louisa the fire damage.
Yeah.
Because it's 5 feet.
I moved past. So I move.
But you moved back to her.
When you move within 5 feet of someone, so you moved into 5 feet of her, you will give Louisa the fire damage.
Okay then, well, Mikmick can run back to the cannon.
Okay. He's like skids to a stop. He's like, whoops. His feet are just blazing with flame. And you look at Hermes personified, essentially, Louisa. And then he like skids to a stop and then turns and runs back to the cannon. So how much fire damage?
Do I need to re-roll that, or is that just the?
No, I can
roll
go
that
back
had
to it.
before?
I can go back to it.
Because it was 4 fire damage.
It was 4? That's fine. All right, I'll take the 4.
Yeah. Yeah. And then he'll
and the guy next to you also gets it.
Yep.
Yeah. And then I'll use frostbite on that same guy. Try it again.
Yep.
Try frostbite
Now,
again.
frostbite is a
Ranged spell.
Yeah, so that's a disadvantage then, yeah?
It's a con save then.
Yeah, so
Wait, is it a con save or is it an attack roll?
It's a con save.
Oh, if it's a con save, then it never matters. Okay. All right, here we go. Con save. Boom. 22.
Saves again.
Doesn't like your frostbite spell. Hello, Raiders. My God, I didn't even see. What's happening? Foozka. I love that fucking name.
we're making crab.
What a goddamn name, Foozka.
I thought it was lobster.
Lobster rolls for everybody.
Yeah, lobster.
Yeah. Lobster.
Cthulhu lobster.
Cthulhu. Okay, cool. Anything else?
And then, seeing as Mikmick can't hit a broadside of a barn at the moment,
It's hard.
he's starting to get a little bit angry, so bonus action rage.
Oh.
Nice.
Which means concentration drops.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Yep.
Bye-bye. Can't cast any more spells while you're raging.
What were you concentrating on?
That a
Chardalon's
Chardalon's Fire Stride thing, yeah. Cool. Yeah. All right. We're at the 2 creatures that are left.
Gotta make a big ass axe.
A big ass axe? How can he fit his axe in his... I don't understand how that...
He's a very talented artificer.
He's got a big crack.
Leaves his hands free for spellcasting.
He's just...
Exactly.
Okay, cool. Yeah, sure. Here we go. So this thing is stunned, so it can't do anything.
Nope.
This thing is frightened, so it takes attacks at disadvantage. And it is hexed.
Yeah.
All right. So it can't move towards you because it's frightened of you, Ginnifer.
Yeah. But it hasn't so far anyway, so...
Yeah, that's fine. You can just ping it from afar. However, it will move away, turning away from you, therefore not gaining any frightened condition because you are not... it is not looking at you. It is no longer in line of sight of you. And will attack Myrmidon. with 2 pincers and whatever comes next. First pincer attack. 12.
Miss.
Second pincer
Yay!
attack. 21.
Yeah, that hits.
9 bludgeoning. Make your con save to keep your concentration, please.
All right. Let me take off that 9. 9 bludgeoning. Con save.
DC's 10. You keep it.
Save. And do I make a save against
The paralyzation
his grapple
poison.
shit?
Yep.
What is that? Is that con again?
It's gone. Yep. You're grappled automatically as soon as the pincer hits you.
Oh, fucking shit, bitch.
Now, unfortunately,
So
because
I'm
you're paralyzed, there goes your concentration.
Okay.
Lo siento.
Couldn't you use the mind sharpener again?
The mind sharpener only works on con saves for concentration, not just con saves in general.
Fair enough.
That would be ridiculously overpowered
That'd
if
be
you could use it
great.
for everything. The bane of every DM's existence, mind sharpener. All right. That's it, because the other one is stunned. Yeah. So, we don't have any more sailors left. Ah! Louisa, it's your turn.
I've gone down with the ship.
Now whack the guy in front of her at
right.
advantage.
20 hits.
20 for 9 bludgeoning.
Cool.
Still up.
Still up.
I put a
Alright.
limerick up for you guys.
Nice.
Did you write that yourself?
Yes.
Could you please recite it to us, Bard?
Mikmick had a big-ass axe, and with it he hacked and he slashed, until once with a start he let out a great fart, and he slashed his ass right clean in half.
Amazing. You get inspiration.
Yay!
You wouldn't have got it if you hadn't have said it live on stream. God damn it,
Surprised
Sarah.
to get all the inspiration.
Yeah. Make up your own shit and
Amazing.
say
I
it on
mean,
stream and
I
I'll
give
give
it
you
out all
inspiration.
the time. I get it eventually.
Exactly. All right.
Quickly.
She's gonna take her second attack on the same guy.
Cool.
19 to hit for 13 bludgeoning.
Yeah, that hits.
Still up, huh?
Yeah, still up.
I don't think I did much damage to this. Come on.
Nah, he
No,
kept
you
it.
did
He
not.
kept it at bay. He did what he was supposed to do.
I kept
Alright.
getting grappled by it.
And there's something below us, so I have to start conserving key points. So
Do you though? Really?
yes,
Okay.
Matt.
I'm just saying. I mean, whatever. Stunned is kind of like your jam, you know?
I know. But it's always fun when the DM tries to tempt you into something.
That's what this wonderful campaign has always been about.
Yes. So she's going to just do her bonus action as a unarmed strike
Cool.
against him. Oh,
Ooh,
only 9.
what happened there?
to hit. Yeah.
You zigged when you should have zagged.
Yep.
You're pulling
Something.
an echo over
Huh.
there. What is this?
Womp womp.
Womp womp. I mean, guys, she can't hit everything all the time. So
Fine, I guess.
Take you to
I
Vegas.
mean, that was her first
Yeah.
unarmed strike, not with the go fuck yourself.
No, that was
she's-
her bonus action unarmed
Her
strike.
bonus actions have been unarmed strikes.
Yeah, she kicks.
So-
Yeah.
She whack, 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 and then psh, kicks in the face.
Yep.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Anything else, Louisa?
That is it.
Ginnifer, you're up.
Great. I'm going to move down to all the friends.
Okay.
Gonna come down here.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast Arms of Hadar.
All right.
Nice.
Arms
Nice.
of-
I was gonna do that earlier, but then I realized I would hit. I forget why I didn't do it. Oh, I think it's because they're strong.
There you go.
Arms of Hadar. Tendrils of dark energy erupt from you and batter all creatures, and they must make straight saving throws within 10 feet.
Yeah.
Yep.
They're
I'm like,
both within
that's
10
what.
feet of me.
I remember. I'm like, that's why I didn't do it, because the one who was grappling me earlier kept passing all of my strength saves.
You're
Yeah,
doing this
it's
just at
probably not
first
gonna-
level? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I
Alright.
can't do it. Yeah.
Fair enough. All right. Strength saving throws. Here we go. Bang
They'll
bong.
probably succeed.
22 and 9.
Oh, well, only one succeeded. Let me roll my 2d6 then.
All right, go for it.
Really? Okay.
Okay. So 2 and
Oh,
4.
indeed.
No.
Really dice.
The arms of Dar, I would say.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Ah,
Anything else, Ginnifer?
I don't really have many bonus actions, unfortunately.
Now, a question I have: the shocking,
Yeah?
sorry, not the shocking ray. Goodness, that sounds like a device.
Scorching ray.
Sorry, my mind went to places. Three-finger Jack is back. Sorry. Does it, if you hit with a saving throw on multiple creatures, are they again frightened because of your form of dread?
That's a really good question. Let me find out.
You find out. Let me know. Be honest.
It says when you hit a creature with an attack roll.
Then the
so
answer
no.
is no. All right.
Yeah, it doesn't work on saving throws.
Cool.
but
So these creatures are no longer frightened.
unfortunately not.
All right. Anything else, Ginnifer?
I don't really have any bonus actions I can use, unfortunately. So I think I'm good.
Okay, Myrmidon, you're up. And what could very well
Con
be
save, end of turn.
yeah, con save.
Come on.
Because you're paralyzed.
Help. 15?
Yeah, it's enough.
Nice.
DC was 15. Very nice.
Still grappled, no longer paralyzed. I accept.
I accept as well. All right, Mikmick, before you get a chance to go. And
Here we go.
it was just a matter of time.
Oh, here she comes.
I'm gonna just delete this one.
She's a shit beater.
Yep.
So you thought these
I'm
things were
right
big,
in
right? These
the-
things are like 10 feet tall, 10 feet wide, giant
God.
lobsters.
Here it comes.
And then a claw the size of one of these things bursts through the top deck. And I mean a claw of that size. Because, where are you? Oh yeah, there you are.
Oh, that's not good at all.
Come on. I can't. Okay, I have to move it. Sorry, folks. Ah, man. There you are. Copy.
Oh, boy.
And paste. And then move it to the appropriate place, and then token layer. Boom.
Oh, shit bucket.
So this thing is about 15 feet as it clambers onto the deck.
Ooh. At least that means we can move through its space.
That is true.
All right.
All right, let me give you a little Shift Z action here, as you can see what this thing looks like.
Nothing good.
Giant.
That's like a lobster and a praying mantis and an ood had a unholy threesome and created progeny.
Yeah. This thing is the mama, perhaps.
Is it still holding the guys in this?
Yeah,
one?
I was like, who's the half orc?
I think it probably. You know what? I love the token so much. I think that it probably like busts up through the wooden grate with like half of one of the sailors in its claw.
Is it the captain?
Is he holding a spyglass?
I'm gonna roll a d20. You guys are so fucking murder hobo. Yeah, I love it. All right. I'm gonna roll a d20. If it is a,
You can take the girl out of the sea.
I'm gonna roll d20. If it's a 16 through 20, it is Captain Lugar.
Okay.
It is not Captain Lugar.
Okay, now roll again to see if he's holding a spike.
Oh man.
Let me add this wonderful, lovely thing to the initiative.
Oh god.
Or is it Ralph?
It's definitely not Ralph. Ralph survives this
Ralphie
fucking
3.
monster.
I need to get the fuck out of this grapple ASAP.
All right.
Oh, this is not
Somebody
good.
come kill the thing that is grappling me, please.
Make it is your turn.
Okay.
I mean,
Well, this creature's grappled him like 3 times at the moment. He's not very happy with it, so he's just going to wail on this one right in front of him. 3 attacks. So Midnight Slash at 1 first. Oh, his dagger. 12 will miss.
12 will
it's
miss.
the Midnight Slash.
Come on, you can do it.
Myrmidon.
That dagger has never hit anything ever since you fucking got that
Ever.
thing.
yeah, you really need like a better weapon.
Yeah.
for that.
I guarantee it. The very last fight of this campaign, like Red is gonna be like, he pulls out the Midnight Slasher, and everyone's like, what?
Oh, he's going to miss.
And then he fucking crits and kills the BBEG with it.
Yeah.
There you go.
And okay, hand axe.
It's because the Midnight Slasher was a fucking actor.
That's right. That's right.
Yep.
It's a prop dagger, Mikmick. It's not even sharp.
It's one of these daggers that's collapsible.
Yep.
Shing! I don't understand. Shing! What the? Shing!
So a 19 does hit, doing 12 damage.
Yeah. So that's 7 slashing and 2 rage damage.
Right on.
Just with the hand axe.
All right, that's enough to kill it. So
Oh,
good on you,
nice.
Mikmick.
Now come get this one, please.
Say that again,
Okay,
Sarah. Just
so-
like that.
Come get this one, please.
And thus he shall. So he shall move down and
Make a character that talks like that. Just for you.
Oh, you do not
Right?
want to do that to your voice.
yeah,
Trust
he'll
me.
run
Oh, I
down
know.
and get into flanking with Moynat.
All right. Cool beans.
Who is paralyzed? So you're not.
Yeah, it's not going to help much.
Oh no! Wait, I just saved out of paralysis.
Yeah.
I'm there.
Thank God. Oh, that's right. Okay.
That's right. I did just save.
Anything else?
That's action, bonus action.
All right.
'Cause, yeah,
All right. Let me just check.
my reaction.
So this creature is definitely focused still on you. It doesn't even notice Mikmick as he runs in behind it, and so this creature will take 2 attacks on you. Or not. Sorry to say.
All right. Give me the first one first.
Here we go. First one first. 9.
Misses.
Okay.
Hell yes.
Okay.
Yay.
Second attack. 24.
Yes, that hits telekinetic reprisal, motherfucker.
Cool. Does 13 bludgeoning damage. You're grappled. Please make a con save for poison / paralysis.
Is it okay? I have a question. So wait, that there's 13 bludgeoning. You said. Let me take that first.
Yep.
The first time you said that after it grappled, it did something with its tentacles and with the face. So that's
Yes.
a second action.
So no, it's
okay,
not a
so
second
before
action.
It gets
It's not a second
It's-
action.
part of the grapple attack.
It's part of. It says if it hits with
Okay.
with any pincer, right? It has 2 pincer
Okay.
attacks.
Yeah.
Then it automatically will strike with the
okay.
tentacles, and therefore you need to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Can I telekinetically reprise it as a reaction to the damage,
Sure,
like I
absolutely.
just did? Okay.
Yes. Strength save, yeah.
So, yes.
14.
Oh my God! He fucking fails. He takes 9 force damage, and he's pushed
Yes.
10 feet away from me, and I'm not grappled anymore.
Hell yes.
Boom!
Yeah, you push it into Mikmick.
Ah.
Now, did you
Fine.
did you roll? Did you roll for
He can do that.
paralysis?
He could go that way. No, I didn't, but I wouldn't be because I would have pushed him away and not be grappled. But okay, fine.
Roll for paralysis.
I will roll.
first.
I'm rolling.
All right.
I was trying to do a thing.
That
13.
fails. Unfortunately. So
Can,
like,
can anybody help me here? Anybody?
well, the good news. So the good news.
Can you flash of genius my ass or some shit?
Well, actually, wait a
Let's see if I
second.
can flash a genius.
Here's a question.
I'm
Stop for a second.
not sure.
Stop.
Okay.
Because I think the order of operations is this, right? You can't do reactions if you're paralyzed. Mm-hmm. Because he hit you, the con save would have come before the reaction that you did. Do you understand?
That's why I asked if I could do it.
Well, we didn't know because you hadn't rolled the con save.
Well, that's why I specifically asked if I could react to the damage before the tentacles came in and I rolled the con
Oh,
save.
I see what
That
you're
was
saying.
what I asked you.
I see. You know what? I'll call it okay because it's sort of a separate thing. So I'm fine with that.
Okay.
So cool. So you're just paralyzed and you push this guy away.
Okay. And I'm paralyzed, but I'm not grappled. So I can live with
Correct. All right. So you push him 10 feet away from you, right?
that. And he takes the 9 damage.
Indeed.
Yeah. There we go.
Beautiful things.
I can live with that. But
I'm
could
glad.
Mikmick flash of genius me to make me pass that? That was the thing we were talking about.
I don't know. I mean, can he flash? Yeah, flash
I
of
do
genius
have my
is-
reaction.
If you have your reaction, you can flash of genius anyone you want. So roll your flash of genius die.
It's just a +3 for flash of junior.
Oh, it's automatically +3.
It's proficiency bonus. I
Then
think.
you're not paralyzed.
Yep.
Right. So there we go. Not that. There we go. See, it all fucking works out.
It all rolled out. Good job.
All right. Amazing.
Okay. That is the only of one of these creatures left.
So, something of note. Our proficiency bonus is actually +4 right now, so it should be
okay.
a +4.
Very nice. Okay. Yeah, he did smoosh the corpse. Unfortunately, you sort of just psychically push this thing away, and the creature just slides right over the body of that sailor. You just and you just see like red underneath it. Gross.
Unconcerned.
Unconcerned. Don't give up.
I
Don't
did
give
just
up.
murder one of them a minute
That's
ago.
true. That's true.
True.
All right. Oh my. This is interesting.
Oh God, what's it gonna do to us?
I'm just
all?
looking at the stat block for this thing.
I'm really glad I'm not paralyzed right now. That's all. I
Oh
have to
my
say.
gosh. Okay. Wow. Okay. Jesus, tap dancing. We're not going to get to the end of this fight. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and say, I'm gonna call it a cinematic stop.
Nice.
Call it a cinematic stop.
We are cutting to commercial.
We're cutting to, like, as this thing raises its massive claw right over Louisa. Louisa, you have a sort of cinematic moment where you're just looking up at this thing, and its eyes glow green and looks down at you with some horrible intelligence. And you brace yourself with go fuck yourself too.
Yep.
And that's where we're gonna stop for tonight.
Okay.
Fair enough.
And that's where we're gonna pick up next time. That sailor is a smear. Yes, Miss Dead, absolutely.
Woo!
Indeed. All right.
Yikes.
Yikes indeed. This thing is no joke. I am not gonna fucking lie to you. Woof.
Okay.
All right, so let's
So
say.
glad I'm not paralyzed.
Me too. I'm so glad you're not paralyzed either.
So glad I'm not paralyzed right now.
All right, so we are going to say good night. Let's put the music back up. Come on, music. There we go. Yeah, let's just say good night because my voice is fucking shot once again. And now I have Blade Runner on Sunday. I'm using tomorrow to not talk.
There you go.
I'm not going to talk at all.
Good call.
So that way I can get through 4 hours of gaming. Once.
Yeah, we've had a heavy week here, Matt.
For real. I'm feeling it. But I'm glad y'all came by. I never feel at the end of sessions, even if I'm tired. I feel happy. I feel happy. Happy but tired. Tired but happy.
And that combat woke my ass up. Thank you. If this had been an all roleplay session, I probably would have fallen asleep by now.
You know what,
And
Sarah?
I was like, oh good, combat. Thank you. I needed the adrenaline rush.
We know what kind of gal you are, Sarah. You're the kind of gal that comes up behind a sailor and fucking shanks him singing a song, so that's fine.
I'm the kind of girl who played Aliens until 1:45 last night and then woke up at 5:30 to work at 7 a.m. and then went to a 6-hour tech rehearsal and then came home and did a production meeting on the phone and then started playing another game.
You're just very busy.
I am.
Yeah. Call that an active lifestyle. All right, so let's start with you, Sarah. Sarah, where can people find you on the internet?
You can find me on the interwebs at Lovely Llama on the social media platform of your choice. I posted on Instagram twice today, so I might be a pod person. I'm not entirely sure what's going on. In addition to that, you can find me here on Slices and Dices all the time. I live here now. This is my new home. And if you happen to be in New York City and you like theater, come check out Pericles at the Classic Stage Company. I am designing props for it. We're in tech right now, and it's going to be a hella dope show, and you should definitely come see it.
Thank you, Sarah. Moving over to Red. Where can people find you on the internet, sir?
You can most likely find me on a Discord or on this game where I can't hit with a +2 weapon, unlike Louisa can.
We just gotta get you a strength-based weapon, right?
No, get him a chair leg.
Yeah.
That's what worked for him in the first part of the goddamn campaign. And he just needs a chair leg. Chair leg +2.
Yep. I need to put my own infusion on it.
There's probably a table on this fucking boat, right?
Oh,
this boat is about to be nothing but future chair leg.
Exactly.
Too bad I didn't prepare mending.
You'll be fine. You'll just be there for like 3 days straight, mending. So, Red, did you tell?
I did with the statue in Mad Men.
Did you tell the kind people
on our Discord?
Yes, on our wonderful Discord.
Where I try and get some other games playing.
We are starting to work on a couple. I see, which I'm glad to see. So we'll get those together.
Yeah, so maybe Mass Effect 5e and Star Wars
coming back to Mass Effect. Holy shit! Star Wars and Mass Effect are your jam. Come on and give Red a note in our Discord, and maybe he'll throw you into one of his games. Moving over to Maeve. Maeve, where can people find you on the internet?
Hey there, I'm Maeve. You can find me on, our channel, first and foremost, with Aliens and Ravenloft. You can also find me on our wonderful Discord, that I definitely recommend checking out, because there's lots of cool people there. You have fun. You can also find me on Twitter under Maeve Climber, where I occasionally post art, but never fucking post it.
You'll do it. I believe in you.
Anywho, that's all I got.
Cool. Thank you so much, Maeve. Moving finally to Megan. Where can people find you on the internet?
That's me. You can find me at Megan Linapp on Instagram or in our Discord or with me, Matt, and Sarah next month when Escape from New York returns. All hail Delta.
All hail Delta. What the fuck was that? I thought I was the character who had a cult. Now you're joining a. Okay, whatever.
I just have a lot of overconfidence.
It's fine.
Fair.
It is built into your character class.
Yeah, exactly.
Segueing perfectly out of Megan's little plug there. Come and hang out with us more often, folks. We've got so many really amazing games that are GM'd by so many amazing people that I'm so happy to have joined the crew, because God knows Daddy needs a fucking break sometimes with his voice, and I can produce and sit in the back and drink a glass of wine and be like, you guys just do your thing. You do your thing. I'm gonna play roulette and just whatever. So, but
I'm gonna play Snake on my Nokia phone in 1998.
Damn, the call out of me. How did you know me so well, Sarah?
Because I did the exact same thing on my Nokia brick that you could like throw out of a plane and it would be fine.
It would survive. Speaking of survival, if you want to survive, then go ahead and jump onto our Discord. The links to which you will find if you're here on Twitch, having been very kindly put in by myself as well as some of our amazing chatters, including Miss Deadite. If you're watching this on YouTube, go ahead and give us a like, give us a sub, give us any kind of acknowledgement that you're there, give us a comment, throw a comment into the things on any of our videos, just so we can know that you like what we do, or if you don't like what we do, tell us why not, so we can help to improve our overall content. And then, of course, in the doobly-doo in YouTube, you'll see the link to Discord, as well as our amazing sponsors, who you saw in our ad tonight. Into the AM, JPaku Maps, and Monument Sound. Thank you so much for your support of our stream and of our channel. We appreciate all that you give to us so that we can use it to make better and better streams for you, our loving audience. That's all I have to say. We'll see each other again very soon if you all are watching live for Blade Runner on Sunday night. Blade Runner, very fond of, getting to be one of my favorite streams with some of my awesome favorite people too that we don't see them very often on stream. That's it. What else do I have to say other than remember, take care of each other, but don't forget to take care of yourselves. Love you all. Have a great night, great weekend. See you soon. Bye.
Bye.